I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me? Test, 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 talk, 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 talk. Checkity, checkity, check. How we doing? We good? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I'm hearing no audio on my end. Wait. Let me switch volume. Hey, you know what? Did my computer just freeze? Why can't I? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I'm 5 minutes late. I'm sorry. We're good? Test? I think we're good. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm 5 minutes late. I was looking up the beginning after the end chapter. And then I spaced out for like 2 minutes and it was like, oh shit, I forgot to go live. I'm so sorry. My bad, guys. There's already 10 of you guys? Dude, that's so... I'm about to tear up. When I was responding earlier, I was like, what the hell? People are already here talking before I even start. I was like, yo, that means a lot to me. That's super cool. Ellie, wait here. I might just put my puppy on her little bed. She's a little bit tired. You can hear? Hey, it's okay. Okay. Hey, it's okay, Ellie, okay? Let me put you down, okay? Oh man. Yeah, dude, you get so you can hear? Alright, give me 1 minute before we start. I think I'm gonna just my puppy doesn't want to go down. I still can't fix it, Zay. I'm so sorry, man. It literally keeps saying error, failed to connect to server. I tried signing in, tried signing out, and nothing works. I literally don't get it. So this is what I'm probably gonna have to do. I think I need to uninstall OBS, sign out of all my accounts, sign back in, and hopefully that works. Cause dude, I was getting so frustrated this morning. I tried fixing it, nothing works. I tried doing like some test streams specifically through Twitch only, and it kept saying failed to connect. You just had what? Katsu curry? Oh, I love curry. You switching to Twitch? No, so originally when I started, I was dual streaming. So I will stream on both YouTube and Twitch, but there's been so many updates recently, or I forget to update it sometimes that it doesn't let me. And I have an extension on OBS that lets me dual stream or multi-stream, and it just doesn't work. It only doesn't work on Twitch, and I don't know. You're reading Lord of the Mysteries and MM today, so yeah, I'm gonna read Lord of the Mysteries. Then I'll end stream and then do a new stream just for manhwa. So what I'm probably gonna do, well, so we're gonna try and knock out like 5 chapters. I got like, we're gonna try and read for like 2 hours. So it's gonna be a big video. We're gonna try and see how much we can get through in like 2 hours of reading. I mean, there gonna be pauses, so the stream will probably be longer than 2 hours. But yeah, we're gonna try and read at least 2 hours of Lord of Mysteries content, and then I'll end stream and re-upload stream because I already found the chapters for beginning after then. Yay! Now yeah, so I guess for beginning after end, there's 2 chapters. I'm gonna be super freaking critical, man. When I read this, it better look good because ain't no way we're on a 1 year plus break just to do new chapters or just to do a new studio, and then we go on another 3 month break just because they're not happy with the art style. So at least we reread them to a chapter. Yeah, no, we'll read a little bit of it. We'll try and mix it up because I have a few hours before I need to quote unquote socialize. But you know what? I think we'll be good. All right, here. Let me just get a little comfy because my puppy is right here. So what I'm thinking of doing. So this was my original notebook when I started reading The Hobbit. Let me hold on. Let me make sure I don't have any names or anything on this. I think we're good, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. So originally when I was reading The Hobbit, feel bad for Tibet fan. No. Hold up. Wait. Don't bring down the mood just yet, Red Devil. I know the name's Red Devil, but let's be Angelic Devil right now. Why? We're dying? I'm a Tibet fan, guys. Hold up. Before Lord of Mysteries, I was a Tibet fan. Tibet fan was like Tibet was my second series. Their anime is bad. I'm gonna cry, man. Don't tell me that. Is it really bad? I saw the trailer. No, I haven't. Like, I have the trailer up. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, well, it's at 2 seconds. Let me rewind it. Don't say that. It's grilled. Yeah, they cooked. I'm cooked. You can't say they. You have to include me in it because I am cooked. Because I fucking love, I'm trying to chill with the swearing. I fucking love beginning after then, bro. I love it, man. It's so freaking good. I mean, I know. I've said it before. I started with solo leveling. Then I started with beginning after the end. And then I started Mount House Sect. I did not like Mount House Sect until we got to the tournament arc. Because I wasn't used to the comedy and series like that. The studio's so... LSC 2027? It better. We better get LSC in 2027, dude. Because I remember, what was it? Crunchyroll, what was it? First they did Tower of God, and then they did God of High School. It's not even funny. You're cooked. Man, web novels just can't get a win, man. Well, I've been watching Tower of God Season 2. It's pretty good. You're cooked. They should make Korean animation studios for webtoons. These Japanese studios are trying to get people to steer clear of manhwa. It's like they're trying to purposely make it look bad. Is that what you're saying? Well, so we're not cooked for Lord of Mysteries because that trailer was freaking popping, dude. Damn, man. Look, all we need now, search up a cat studio. Because look, I have the trailer right here. I don't want to watch the trailer then yet, because I feel like the. Okay, do we? Wait, break it down for me. I don't do enough reactions. I've reacted to game stuff. Will I get copyrighted if I react to the beginning after the end trailer without a filter? I think we're good, right? Search up a cat studio. That's one of the reasons I'm excited for Lord Dunquas. It's called Dunquas, right? I have to get used to saying Dunquas. Okay, let's look up a cat studio before we start, man. Because I'm already sad, bro. We're like 5 minutes into stream. Oh, wait, I'm just getting pictures of cats and videos. Cyber Cat Studio? 1.5 million subs? This doesn't... This looks like it's a... Wait, is this the people that made the Scott Pilgrim anime? Because that one was kind of popping. No, right? Oh, this is something else. Oh, this is like a Russian studio. Cyber Cat Studio. That is not a cat studio. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what, man? It's okay. I don't want to think about it right now, man. I'm already getting tilted just thinking about if it's good or bad. God, yeah. All right, we're just gonna read Lord of Mysteries. We're gonna read Lord of Mysteries now for like 2 hours, man. So we're gonna read it. Then we're gonna end stream, restart stream, and we'll read Miss Might Mayhem. Well, no. First, I'm gonna read Lord of Mysteries. First, I'll read beginning after then. Oh no, I'll watch the anime trailer, and that's gonna set the mood for the 2 chapters on. Oh, on Malakat. Is that my anime list? Mal. I think I have one, man. I think I had one years ago. I should probably find it. And you know what? I'm gonna say the only one that's a 1 out of 10. I remember the only 1 out of 10 I ever gave on that. My anime list at Cat Studio. The only one that I ever gave a 1 on my anime list is School Days, man. If you like it, I mean, I'm happy for you. I didn't like it. Sorry, man. We can like different things, but I did not like School Days. I was so mad watching it. Studio 8 Cat Companies. I'm looking at it. I don't think I've ever watched any of these anime, dude. They've done... Maybe I don't watch enough anime. You know, I haven't been watching that much anime recently. I used to watch... Dude, I don't know how I did it, man. Back then, I'd watch like 12 current series. And then I have like 20 on my backlog when I had more time. Deep 5, Frame Arm... I think I can show this. Let me just make sure I don't have any info. I think we're good. So I had to remove some tabs on my screen. Because I realized the tabs where I originally read beginning after the end and other series, they have some not safe for work stuff on it. And look at what they made. By the way, there's an underrated novel similar to Tibet but darker. It's called Super Magus. I read Magus and I think Ancient Magus Bread. I like the anime. It was a really good one. That just spoke to me, man. It like resonated with my soul. I'll leave it searched up. Haha. Nothing is above the 7. Okay, wait. Let me show this. I gotta fucking show this then. God damn. Damn. I don't want to hear that, man. That's not good, man. That's breaking my heart. That's setting a really bad mood. That's setting a really bad mood, dude. Okay, let's go to full cam. Make sure nothing is visible. Okay, no, not full cam. Let's go to PC OLED. Nope, that's the wrong one. Never finished it, but it was really good when reading. Nothing is above a 7. Score. Their highest is a 6.7. Let's start from the bottom. This is the people making beginning after end. 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10s, 5 out of 10s. Bro, what? The MC's backstory before getting isekai was sad as F. Tibet fans are getting cooked on all sides. Frame Arms Girl movie. New. Bro, not even 110? Why the hell are they doing beginning after the end? These people are making a beginning after the end? Is that a baseball anime? Tamayomi? Come on, man. This is such a sad start to the stream, guys. You know what? I'm gonna just close it. I want to read beginning after end. I want to be happy, okay? I'm gonna read the chapters. I'm gonna read the beginning after then. Yeah, Superman Mega's backstory is sad as F, but satisfying. Okay, we love a little bit of, like, oh wait, you're so sleepy. Okay, Ellie, it's time to read. Okay, so we're going here. Ellie, oh, you look so beautiful on the cam. Look, I cleaned up your eyes a little bit. I called all the extra stuff around you. Have you seen Daya no Ace? I don't think I've heard of it. What is it? Daya no Ace? Let me... Whatever you guys recommend, I've just been copying and searching, making sure I have it bookmarked. Paste insert. Daya no Ace. Okay, that'll be the last thing I look up. 1 Outs, best baseball anime. 1 Outs, and they even renamed it. It's not even debate. They renamed it? But man, the cover looks so good, bro, for beginning after the end, man. I'm choking up. It looks so good. Look at Arthur. He looks so badass. 2025 TV anime. And look, even say season 1. Because you know they want this to be a big series so they can do more. Come on, man. What's your theory, Zay, before we start? About the fact that why we didn't sue Pluton attack Greg at full power. Pluton against Greg. And why this isn't a very important good thing and the best thing that the author does. Well, here, let me know before we start, because once I start, I need to lock in so I don't forget anything for Lord of Mysteries. Oh, and look, let me know, Zay. What's your theory? Let me know, brother. Yeah, let me know before we start. So look, this is gonna be my notebook when we're reading Lord of Mysteries. You know, I like having stuff on paper. So this was my notebook when I was reading The Hobbit. Ignore the sloppy writing because I was writing this outside, or like, you know, when we're commuting, you know, so it's sometimes the writing gets a little sloppy. You're reading today? Oh, I'm reading it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna knock this out. Well, look, you guys let me know. Do you guys want to see me suffer, react to the anime trailer, read 2 chapters of Tibet, end stream, restart stream, and then read Lord of Mysteries? Or should we knock out... Oh, no, I feel like it'd be easier to knock out 2 webtoon chapters of Tibet, watch the trailer, and then knock out 2 hours of Lord of Mysteries. That way, like, I don't know, you let me know. What do you guys want to do? Should we do, but it's been a while, might be wrong, The Greatest King Reborn will be called for the Second Life new anime? Wait, The Greatest King Reborn, what will he do with his Second Life new anime? There's no way that's the new name. The Greatest King Reborn, what will he do with his Second Life? There's no way they renamed the beginning after the end. Lord of Mysteries first, please. Yeah, we'll do Lord of Mysteries first, Romero. I got you, dude. That's all good. All right, that's all we had here. Yeah, I kind of want. I don't even want to read beginning after then right now. I love that series, man. I need to sleep. All right, you're good. All right, I got you, bro. So we guys can sleep. I know you said it was 12:30. I tried starting 4 hours earlier, hoping I'd be good on your time, dude. Was I still not good? So I think I need to stream like the second I wake up on weekends to help you out, brother. My bad. All right, let's just read it. We're gonna leave all these tabs open. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Little Tibet chapters are peak today. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear, bro. You see, look how easily you win me back. Woo! All right, we're eating good. You know, you guys say that you said I'm eating bad. I'm eating good right now. As of right now, okay. All right. So before we start, just little sad update. I'm using my damn reading glasses when I'm reading this now, and I increased the font size on my computer so I can read this, and I don't get fined. It's fine. Sleep is for the weak. LOTM is life. I checked the Japanese translations for Tibet. Really is what will be the strongest king doing his second life. That's such a dumb name. What the? Okay, no, I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping into conclusions. I will watch the anime trailer. I'm not gonna judge people for their past work. I will judge them for what they are now. You know, I know the past can sometimes catch up to you, but it's okay. I'm a judge based on their demeanor. You know, I'm a judge them based on what they do now. Oh wait, Zayd, did you say your theory yet before we start? Listen. Yeah, go for it. Shoot before we start. Shoot before we start. Give me your theory before we start reading. I have the chapter up here. The J novel debate title. The J novel, yeah, dude. It's like all the slice of life names. Like, what was it? I was reincarnated as a vending machine, and what will I do with my second life? Well, nobody is gonna call it debate when it's Japanese name, anyways. They are getting cooked. We'll see. All right, hold up. Wait, Zay. Plug your theory. Let me quickly put Ellie in her bed. I'm watching the stream and reading a LOTM fanfic. Ooh, should I read fanfics or it's too soon? Hey, hold up. I'm not gonna lie. I think somebody posted a spoiler in chat. It's either that or they were a little excited. Here, Ellie, go out. I need to stream. Go. Go chill with the neighbor's dog or something. Go do doggy things. I love you. I love you, Ellie. I'll see you in a bit, okay? Shouldn't reveal all his capabilities to Kaden, who is simply monstrous in terms of assimilation with his sight. So you think he's citing it? Oh wait, the fact that Pluton didn't shine in this arc, that he only defended himself, I don't think he was trying to go all out. And that he didn't fight at 100% against Greg is actually a very good thing. It adds coherence to the idea that Pluton shouldn't reveal all his capabilities to Kaden, who is simply monstrous in terms of assimilation with his sight. Pluton is a perfect situation. He doesn't need to use technique. With just his own body, he can tank all the attacks, so he doesn't have to showcase his techniques to Kaden. Ooh, that'd be sick. He's just hiding it, all right? Yeah, I feel like I'll be honest, Curtin was kind of going all out, and I feel like Pluton was kind of holding back. He was just on defense. He keeps his techniques to himself and hides them because he knows that if he reveals them, Kaden will find all his weaknesses. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I feel like they're past the point where they want to fight each other. This logic is the same as when Kaden did to Greg, Mioru, and Andre. It's astonishing how many people are disappointed. I mean, I was a little sad that he didn't fight at full power, but I figured he was just trying to protect his friends, man. They simply haven't understood the story. Let's go back to context. Pluton is logically Kaden's next opponent. I don't think they're gonna fight anymore, man. His desire to fight him is clear, just like Kaden. You know what? Maybe it'll be like some Naruto Sasuke shit at the end of the series, right? In chapter 320, Kaden told Greg and Andre, your techniques are tigers. I've seen them all with my own eyes. You need to prepare because next time will be different, right? Somebody give me Sharon fanfic. Have I met Sharon yet? I don't think I've met Sharon. Make some of us who read LO2M mods so we can remove the spoilers. Well, here, look. Well, I mean, right now, everybody, we're super chill, so I think we're good. Observe their offensive capabilities and see if they... Well, look. So, I don't want to make anybody a mod just yet. Because, I mean, we're pretty good in chat. Right? Like, I forgot... I know one of you guys may have said something that others thought was a little too revealing. It's okay. We're good now. So, we're as of right now, all of us in here, we're good. But no, just somebody commented something before that I was like, oh, that might be a little too much. The only reason I don't want to make mods yet, I want to say we're good. We're good right now. The only reason I don't want to make mods... Because I don't want people to be like, oh, you censored this, but then this gets censored. I mean, I've seen other streamers, and there's always like mod beef, this and that. So it's like, I think right now we're good. I'm pretty, I know in the future I will. Like in the future, like whoever's reading like what and like caught up, I'll probably make them mods to help out at least with spoilers. But I think right now we're good. Like, I feel like there isn't that many people to the point right now where there's just random people coming in, like just spoiling things just because they feel like it. I feel like the people that are spoiling things are just a little bit excited. But no, once people tell them like, hey man, let's tone it back a little bit, we're good. So I think we're good. I think we're good at least just for a little bit longer, right? Yeah, we're almost at 600 subs, dude. Wait, well, before I miss that part, say those who are disappointed I read that part, right? The world needs both justice with temperance. Defend against Greg. His calculated arrogance is evident. He knows that his defense is more than enough to maintain the upper hand. Without exposing his teaks, if Pluton had wanted to impress Shine, Kaden would have received everything with Pluton at risk of their next fight. Remember, I don't remember. I don't remember specific chapters, man. I remember the arcs. I think arcs. I tried to send you fatter on the chapters you already read on TikTok. Oh, shit. You sent me something on TikTok? Wait, hold up. Yeah, I can check that. Hold up. We can check TikTok. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm pretty bad at... Wait, one sec. I'm trying to plan the socializing for later. See you all at blank and blank. Okay, we're good. So you said on TikTok? Let me make sure I'm still signed in on TikTok. Okay, wait. I know. Wait, hold on. You guys are chatting. I know you guys are chatting. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better. Wait, let me put the volume down. My inbox. Oh, I'm not signed in to my Easy Geeky thing. Oh, my login is expired. Ah! Wait, Your FRP will be full of LO2 edits with spoilers. Okay, well, either way, I have to log back in. It said my my login expired. Shit, my bad. So that's why I didn't see it, Romero. My bad, my bad. 293, he faced Blues before. That shit was pretty popping, man, when he fought Blues. And it's offensive because Caden wasn't around, but now Caden's nearby and Pluton knows that. So he probably doesn't need to go. Every moment counts. Yeah, if he wants to shine, he would have jeopardized his chances in the future. Yeah, I feel like he's still trying to hold back, right, against their fight. I think we're trying our best to be cryptic. No, you're good, man. Look, you're good, Red Devil. We're being cryptic. We're good. We'll self-moderate and just tell you if someone tells you to. Yeah, dude, like this. Like if you guys like accidentally reveal something, it's okay, man. We don't have to delete it. It's all good. We're all friends. We're all homies here. But like the second we start seeing random like blank dies, is like okay, you know, we're gonna remove that. You know, if it happens more than once, we might have to block. You know, if they're purposely trying to spoil. But if it's an accident, I think we're good. I kind of don't want to be at that point where we're like blocking or muting people. But we'll see. Knock on wood. We don't want that to happen. We want to be chill and happy. Ojin is right. You were. There are a couple of big spoilers that are very easily spoiled. We do need some moderation. Okay. Ojin is right. Your F would be full of it. Followed you, Easy Geeky. You need to follow me so I can send. I got you, Romero. Debate chapters today were straight hands. They're compensating for the haters, yeah, to make up for it. Came with his ability to learn and adapt, grow even stronger. Man, I think they have to teach each other their abilities to fight the other ones. Think back to the first time he faced Andre. Spatial distortion, he took note of his technique. Yeah, he kind of learned it right away. Offensive capabilities in front of him. He knows Caden is a true monster. And he must keep his cards close. Understand. He crafted the situation thoroughly. Those who are disguised that they didn't sue Pluton full power simply haven't grasped the strategy at play. Pluton with his unwavering conflicts is a complex character. Yeah, I like him, man. And then it's like everybody always wanted shit from him, but it's like the second what was it? The second Jiwoo just gave him the bone just because he didn't want anything in return. Is like, damn, man. That's like where like his complexity as a character kind of like shined, man. It's like, this is sweet, dude. His choice to limit himself to defend is a crucial aspect of his development. Don't surprise that we didn't see a full power. Yeah, he's still holding back, man. It's a perfect logical strategy that highlights his intelligence. I don't know, man. It would have been cool to see him go out just like a little bit to protect them, but he was good. His choice to limit himself is defense crucial aspect of development. Don't be surprised when you see Pluton. Logical strategy. Pluton is a tactician and is arrogance and wanting to. I always thought he was just like, oh, I'll fight, no bronze, right? And wanting to defend against Greg while hiding his true abilities make him a captivating character. I know, he's already like one of my favorites, man. Pluton is a character who understands, unlike everyone else, just how dangerous Caden is, eyes are. He knows how monstrous, bro, especially after now. Finish. Especially after now, he knows how badass he is. In chapter 112, Klein steps on an ant who unfortunately died. Bro, that's an instant ban, Red Devil. No fucking kidding. How dare you, Spo? He steps on an ant. So true, Red Devil. When anti-MC ant face died, I cried. That poor apple pie. I love that ant. I followed you on TikTok. Okay, the ant was impregnated too. Oh, fuck you. Wait, the ant was impregnated too. That's fucked up, dude. Andre getting wrecked was so savage. Nah, it was funny. I'll be honest, guys. If you guys haven't read Elicid, he's the true fucking ant, man. I hope they fucking step and kill him. They're supposedly gonna take his head. All right, man. Let's start. I don't want to make it look like I'm stalling. I'm not stalling. I just get a little sidetracked, as you can see. Nah, but we're good. We're all chill. Yeah, no, but we're good, right? I think we're good on moderators. So after this stream, I'll make sure I'll go back. I'll re-log into a TikTok. I probably have to update my password because I don't think I remember my password. Ant was like, "Show me your face, Klein." All right, man. Let's get started, dude. Oh, well, let's start. Let's wait. Do I have to sub count before our intro? I'm so sad, man. I can't believe I increased the font size. Damn, I'm getting old, man. I'm in my oh shit, I'm not in my mid. I'm in my late 20s are coming up, man. I'm wearing reading glasses. I'm increasing my font size. I can't do 100%. I need like 150. This is sad. What has the world become, man? Time catches up to you. Damn. Oh, wait, let me read that thing before we start. OC, unlike Pluton, Kernan had to fight. Yeah, no, he had to fight at 100, but he didn't. He was just holding back. He was in danger against the top 10, whereas Pluton, dude, he handled that shit easily, dude. He could protect myself. That shouldn't be enough. Oh, you're right. He was like, go protect them, right? Late. And no, you're not late. No, you're not late, bro. I'm literally just about to start. I haven't started chapter 18. I know, I've been live for like almost a half hour and I haven't even started. In chapter 6, Miss Justice gave Curtin Delabo pie? Drawing series, you're right. You're right. You guys are around time. All right, let's start, man. Let's start. Maybe every chapter, no, every 2 chapters, we'll take a pee break in like 2 chapters. And then I can shit, I'm almost done with my water. It's okay. Baby sips. Earlier today, somebody asked me my age, and I was about to say 19 when I remembered that I'm 20. I had the same thought, bro. I remember when I turned 20, I'm like, I'm 18. It's like, what the fuck? No, I'm turning 20. All right, let's start, dude. Oh shit, man. I'm closer to my 30s than I am to my 20s. No, I said the same thing. What the hell? I'm closer to my 30s than I am to my 20s. That's sad, man. Damn, that's sad. Let's make sure my eyesight doesn't get bad. All right, let's get this intro started. Are you guys fucking ready, man? Let's say hi to the video. How do people say it? You want to say hi to the video? Is that what people say? Like say hi to the beginning of the video? All right, guys. Today we'll be reading from chapter 18 and onwards. I'm shooting for 2 hours, but just want to say at the start of the video, God bless you guys. We're almost at 600 subs, dude. Ah, that's so exciting, dude. I'm about to tear up. I got a little emotional, man. You guys were chatting it up in here before I even started the stream. Dude, this is so hype. Let's go, dude. Chapter 18. Oh, wait. If you like what you see. Wait, you know, I can't say if you like what you see because you haven't even seen what I'm about to do today. But, you know, if you guys want to start, if you want to start, let's start. LOTM. Yeah, let's start, dude. Who cares about the intro, man? Like, comment, sub if you want to see more, dude. Chapter 18 is called Origin and Cause. LO2M time. Upon hearing Klein's question, Dunn looked out of the window towards the corridor that led to China's gate. He took out his pipe and stuffed it for some tobacco and mint leaves, and he held it to his nose. I already read that wrong, but it's okay. He took a deep whiff as his voice turned reflective and drifting. Only at home can I enjoy the beautiful flavors of tobacco mixed with mint leaves without any worries. Klein, do you know about my creation myth? Creation myth? Is that one of the potions? When you strike, you finish. Oh, wait. And also, heads up. If I do miss your guys' comments, I'll go back. I'll go back at the end of the chapter. I mean, every chapter's been like 10-15 minutes, right? So, good thing I remember pause the video ahead of time. So, if I miss any of your comments, I'll probably go back at the end of, like, once I finish the chapter, I'll go back in case I miss anything. I'll try and read, like, the small notes here and there, but if there's, like, a big comment, I'll try and read it, and if I can't read it, I'll read it once we're done with the chapter. I got you guys. Don't worry. Don't want to leave you guys out. And I already got lost. Oh, my God. Do you know about my... Oh, yeah, the potion creation. Of course, when I received primary education during Sunday school, we learned to read using the revelation of Evernight. Among them, the Book of Wisdom and the letters from the saints mentioned that the myth of creation, Klein attempted to recall via the memory fragments of the original Klein. The original Klein? Oh, his when he was still Zoe Mingri, right? He slowed down his tempo and said, the creator awoke from the chaos and shattered the darkness, creating the first ray of light. He then fused himself completely into the universe and made up all of the existence. His body became the land and stars. One of his eyes became the sun, while others became the crimson moon. Some of his blood rushed into the seas and river, nourishing the nurturing lives. Klein subconsciously paused when he said that partially it was because the relevant memories were a blur and the creation myth was very similar to the Chinese creation myth of Pangu. The imaginations of people from different worlds shared something in common with their myths and legends. Noticing that Klein was having trouble, Dunn smiled and added, his lungs turned into the elves, his hearts turned into the giants, his liver turned into the Trents? What are Trents? I assume that's another one. No, the OG Klein. Oh, the original Klein before Zomigri. Thank you. His brain turned into the dragons, his kidneys turned into the feathered serpents, his hair turned into the phoenixes, his ears turned into the demonic wolves, his mouth and teeth turned into mutants, and his remaining bodily fluids turned into the sea monsters, of which the essence was Naga. His stomach, his small and large intestines, and the evil parts, his body turned into the devils, evil spirits, and various kinds of unknown maleficent existence. Dude, I'm so hyped to see all this come into the series, dude. His spirit became an eternal... I know this was stuff before, but if this comes back, that'd be hype. His spirit became the eternal blazing sun, lord of storms, and the god of knowledge and wisdom. His wisdom gave birth to humanity. That was the first epoch, the chaos epoch. Klein finished the last sentence for Dunn, but he found it funny and ridiculous. So the first epoch was like creation myth is very interesting. Yeah, the creation myth is really... No, this already sounds super hype. I would love to read this. I would read a whole spin-off on this. Just like all the fantasy creatures like before. So the first epoch was called the Chaos Epoch. Okay. As a key... And I know the fifth epoch is the epoch of like steam and machinery, right? Or something. I think that's what they called it. And the fourth one was the epoch of gods. So we're missing 2 and 3. As a keyboard folklorist, it was the first time he came into contact with a creation myth that was arranged in such great detail. It was so detailed that every prominent race corresponded to a particular body of the creator. It's like a children's song with children sitting a row and eating fruit. Furthermore, it was not only mentioned in the canon of the Evernight Goddess, the churches of Lord of Storms and the God of Steam and Machinery also had similar descriptions. None of them elevated themselves or devalued the other gods. This either means that the creation myth is real or hints that the few churches had undergone a long period of strife to eventually compromise before the fifth epoch. Fourth epoch was so gas. So why the hell is there's this whole evil why is there this entire cult surrounding the fourth epoch if it was so gas, man? Now I want to know. With this in mind, Klein suddenly had another question. He asked for a frown. It felt problematic. Why are the eternal blazing sun, Lord of the storms, and God of knowledge and wisdom born directly for the creator spirit, while the goddess isn't? In the revelation of Evernight's prehistorical records, the Evernight goddess had only awoken at the end of the second epoch. Together with the Lord of storms, the eternal blazing sun, and other gods, those are the gods, right? That the churches believe in. Well, I know there's different churches for different ones. She blessed and helped humanity survive the cataclysm. It was also known as the third epoch, the cataclysm epoch. So we have chaos, cataclysm. We haven't read the second one yet. Light and L, I mean. Third epoch, though. It was during that time that Earth Mother and the God of Combat appeared as well. As for the god Steam and Machinery, whose original name was the god of craftsmanship, he was born only in the fourth epoch. In that sense, the standing among the gods self-evident. The ones who were more ancient were more orthodox. It was extremely clear. This also troubled the believers of the Evernight goddess. Dunsmith held his pipe with another hand, and instead of answering, he returned with a question. Repeat the goddess's full title. Klein immediately felt that he had stabbed himself with a knife. He racked his brains and tried his best to recall. The Evernight goddess stands higher than the cosmos. Oh, we're almost done with the chapter? What? The Evernight goddess stands higher than the cosmos and more eternal than eternity. She is also the Lady of Crimson, the Mother on Concealment, the Empress of Misfortune and Horror, Mistress of Repose and Silence. Thankfully, Klein's mother was a devotee believer of the Evernight goddess. That's the Nighthawks are part of the Church of Evernight goddess, right? When she was still alive, she would recite this every evening at dinner. Even though the memories of the original client have fragmented, not all was lost. Original. Thank you. Not all was lost. Ain't no way. I literally scrolled down and it scrolled down too much. This also troubled the behavior. Dunsmith had a pipe. Repeat the... What? What? Can't say why here because spoilers. No, you're good. Why is the fourth epoch so hype? Well, I assume it was the epoch of gods, right? How the fuck, guys? Don't worry, the video's paused. How did I get lost? The font is at 180, so I don't get lost. And when I guess I scrolled down, it went down too far. This is so weird. Wait, he was born. Okay, I gotta reread from here. Because I think I scrolled down too much. In that sense, the setting among the gods seems self-different. The ones who were more ancient were more orthodox. It was extremely clear. This also troubled the believers of the Evernight goddess. Dunsmith held his pipe with his hand, and instead of answering, he returned with a question. Repeat the goddess's full title. Klein immediately felt like he had stabbed himself with a knife. He racked his brain and tried his best to recall. The Evernight goddess standing higher than the cosmos and the more eternal than eternity. She is also the lazy of... I read that. Yeah, you're right. I read that. Even though the memories of the original clan have fragmented, not all were lost. I don't know how I got lost originally. Why does the Lady of Crimson symbolize? Dunn asked with a guiding tone. The red moon. The moment Klein answered, he immediately understood. Then which part of the crater did the red moon come from? Asked Dunn with a smile. A single eye. Klein smiled at each other. This was no way less impressive than the Lord Storms, who was formed from a third of the creator spirit. As for the churches of Earth Mother and the god of combat, they likely had similar explanations. However, the god's human machinery had been born too late to find a reason. Thus, their churches had been weak in the past 1,000+ years. It was only with the invention of the steam engine that they seized the opportunity to truly be on par with the other gods. Dunn stroked his spine gently. Humanity was born out of wisdom of the creator, so we have clever and extraordinary brains, but lack other magical powers. Is that what Beyonders have? However, from the creation myth, we can form a simple but clear conclusion. Everything stems from the same origin. Klein repeated the last few words. According to this conclusion, humans who are protected by the gods were able to... The ones in the church? People who are protected by the gods were able to resist the giants, devils, and mutants. I want to see that, man. Gradually, they figure out means to obtain the power of Beyonders. That is by using the corresponding parts of the ear, spirits, dragons, monsters, magical trees, flowers, and crystals, and combining them with the other materials to form potions. By consuming and absorbing potions, one will gain different powers. This is common knowledge among the mysticism studies. Dunn did not elaborate in details and only gave a brief introduction. In this process, our ancestors relied on painful lessons to discover that if they were to consume a high-grade extraordinary potions, it would easily lead to tragic consequences. There are 3 possible outcomes. Which 3? Press Klein curiosity. First, mental death and the complete breakdown of a body. Every piece of flesh would become a terrifying monster. Oh, is this from the trailer? First, mental death and the complete breakdown of the body. Every piece of the flesh will become a terrifying monster. Second, their personality will be changed by the powers contained in the potion. Is this the people losing control? They will turn cold, sensitive, erratical, cruel, and indifferent. Third, well, Dunn put down his pipe and picked up a porcelain cup and took a sip. Fermo coffee. I want to try that coffee. Fermo coffee from the Paz River Valley is bitter but very fragrant. It leaves a splendid aftertaste. Do you want one? I prefer coffee from the Feinator Potter Plateau. Of course, I have only drank it a few times at Welch's place. Klein politely declined. What's about the third outcome? Mental disorder, turning crazy on the spot, becoming more devilish than the devil. What? This is what it means by losing control. Dunn emphasized the words losing control. Oh, this sounds so hype, dude. Is this when they go... This happened in the trailer. I remember when, it showed in the trailer 2 humans just, they turned into monsters. I thought they were ghouls, but I guess this is what it is. Without waiting for Klein to say a word, he put down his coffee cup and continued. After a long period of extermination and exploration, together with the birth of the blasphemous slate, humans have finally perfected the potion system. Oh, so it doesn't happen? We form a tiered system that changes into stable progression paths known as sequences. I'm learning. The lower the number in a sequence, the higher the grade of a potion. Shit, let me read this. The lower the number in a sequence... 1 to 22. The higher the grade of the potion. So 1 is peak. At this point, 7 major churches of each control at least 1 complete sequence. Besides, there are also incomplete paths that they have gathered over the past hundreds or 1,000 years. Blasphemy slate. Klein sharply noticed the term. At the gathering, the hangman had also mentioned it. According to the hangman, the blasphemy slate was the most critical factor of a potion system formation and completion. Blasphemy? Is that what they're called? 9 is weakest? That seemed to be different from what Dunn had just said. Okay, those were things created by some evil gods. As for which era it appeared, what it contains, or what is so special about it, I am unsure as well. If you discover any clues, you have to immediately report it to me. It deserves the highest level of response, said Dunn vaguely. I mentioned one of the types of losing control. I'll now tell you the remaining 4. Shit, there's 4 more? Alright, Klein pushed the question of blasphemy slate to the back of his mind and listened attentively. Although humans have clever minds, they lack extraordinary powers. It is not absolute. There are always a few lucky ones. Perhaps I should call them the unlucky ones. They are born with relatively higher perception, while it also means the ability to sense spirits. They can hear voices and others cannot hear, and see things that others cannot see. They have particle characteristics of Beyonders. While Dunn spoke, he looked at the empty air around him and watched Klein shudder in fear. In other words, they are half a sequence 9 Beyonders and have fixed characteristics. Wait, the weakest, right? In other words, they are half a sequence 9 Beyonder and have fixed characteristics. Oh, sequence. Oh, this is what it said. Heresy. Sequence 9 is the lowest grade in the chain, so it goes 901. In short, they can only choose a corresponding fixed sequence pathway, so they choose between 1 to 22. If they consume other potions, the effects might range from mental disorders to a loss of control or even worse, death. Got it. Klein nodded slowly. So between 1 and 22, you pick that, and then you stay on that path, and then your sequence ranges from 1 to 9. The third kind is similar to the second kind. Once you choose a sequence chain, you will be forced to go down that path. There will be no room for regret. If you were to consume potions from the corresponding sequence of other paths, there will be a high probability you will get mixed, unusual, and wrapped powers, but it's almost certain. Oh, I can already tell there's going to be a fight against one of these people where they're like half aware. But it is almost certain that you would be a semi-deranged state, yet semi-deranged, sensitive and irradical, cruel and bloodthirsty, and silent and melancholic. And there's only one such opportunity. After that, regardless if you consume the potions from the original path or portions that is present sequence, the only result is loss of control. The outcome could then be mental death. Alternatively, the body breaks down into monsters or even transforms into an evil spirit. As Dunn spoke, he lifted his coffee cup to take a sip. Klein, who turned alarmed and fearful after hearing this, fell silent for a few seconds before asking, "What about the fourth kind?" Oh yeah, he only said 3. The fourth kind, heh. This is the most common problem. When we consume potions to gain powers that originally belonged to extraordinary beings, we undergo an unnatural transformation. Therefore, we would be more or less be affected by the remnant spiritual powers, while perhaps the symptoms might not manifest and are undetectable to others. It will definitely lurk in one's mind. If one rushes to consume the corresponding potions ranked higher in the sequence before fully grasping the extraordinary powers of potions bring and eliminating the subtle traces, the madness will accumulate, increasing the chances of losing control. Then suddenly fell silent. Well, this sounds really dangerous. Why are we taking potions if this is so dangerous? After a short pause, he said with a sigh, "As per the internal rules of us Nighthawks, even if a teammate were to make a great contribution, they must have consumed the last potion 3 years ago and be examined." Okay, so there's a long period of wait. "And be examined before they can be promoted. Even so, there are still many who lose control every year." How terrifying. Kleinjury grasped as he asked them, "What about the final kind?" No, we're almost at the end of the chapter. There were no trace of a smile despite Dunn's curved lips. "The fifth kind is the most common reason for a loss of control. For Beyonders, one's spiritual perception would be enhanced more or less. The smaller the number in the sequence, the more enhanced the perception, so they're more aware. Therefore, they would hear what others cannot hear, see what others cannot see, and encounter things others would not encounter. They are constantly met with mysterious enticement and illusionary bewitchment. Once they are overstimulated or have greedy desires, they will slowly go down the path of losing control." As he spoke, Dunn looked straight at Klein. His gray irises reflected Klein's figure. His tone turned bleak and he said, "The founder of the Nighthawks, Archbishop Chanis, once said, 'We are guardians, but also a bunch of miserable wretches that are constantly fighting against threat and madness.'" We did it! Yo, we did it! Chapter 18! That was hype. That was such a good chapter. Okay, so literally just broke down the whole power system and like how you lose control. One of the best quotes in the series. That was a really damn good quote. "We're all a bunch of miserable people fighting for survival." That's crazy. That was such a good chapter. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Before I read your guys' comments, I am a little confused. So I guess the potions have different paths. There are 22 different paths. And within those 22 different paths, the sequence ranges from 1 to 9 in terms of complexity and abilities for Beyonders. And 9 would be the weakness and 1 is the highest. And there are, I remember you guys mentioned there are true Beyonders that are born with it. I mean, you could be born or gain it. Yo, we went up a sound! That's so cool. We're almost at 600. That's so cool, dude. So some people that are born with like extraordinary abilities would be at the weakest, right? Sequence 9. But then they can choose your path depending on the potion they drink, right? That was a good chapter. I like it. I was a little confused, but I assume with time I'll understand more, right? Look at that. We're 1.2 32% done with the series. That is so cool, dude. So that's the best quote. I like it. Would it be a spoiler to say how high the sequence beyond scale? We can wait. I mean, you guys can talk about it. Yes, yeah, no, we can wait. So if there's more, we'll hold off. I assume there's probably like exclusions to the system, right? Like maybe somebody's born with it, right? Maybe somebody. Oh wait, I'm working on my timestamps already. I'm not gonna mess up. Timestamps are gonna be perfect. So when the video goes up, we're ready right away. So let me go back. Let's click on the stream summaries. We're gonna do timestamps. So chapter 18 ends at 16, 17, and then 17 starts at chapter 18 minutes in. All right, 17:59. Look how good I am at timestamps now. I'm getting pretty fast at my timestamps. But you can hit like Mr. Full. All right, here, let me get a sip of water and let me read all the comments I missed. Okay, I am improving. We have some retracted messages. That's okay. Whoa, you guys were, what the hell? You guys were talking a lot. What the? Okay. Yo, what the? You guys were talking a lot. Hold up. I'm behind, man. You follow me on TikTok. The ant was impregnated. Zay said top 10. Imagine. Whoa, wait. I missed this part, Zay. In chapter, Miss Justice gave Klein something about pie, right? Drawing series you ran on time. I think that was the last thing I heard. Late 20s time to get married, my guy. Don't be like Hayden. Shit. I do plan to get married. You know, I do plan to get married, settle down. Maybe not right now, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there with due time. I feel like the common thing is like people get married in their 30s. I got time. I think I'm good. I'm trying to explore. I'm trying to travel. Wait, okay. I might be visiting Japan. And in March of next year. I'm so excited. So I definitely cannot get married right now because you think I'm gonna get married and have kids right now? I won't be able to. How am I supposed to visit Japan at this point? Come on, man. I visited China already. Now I just go to Japan, and then my last place would be Korea, and then bam, I just visited the big three for all the series I read, and then we're good. Peak break is so real. Oh wait, let me restart the music before we start playing. Not safe for working music that can't be played on YouTube. No, the OG Klein, like Klein before Zoe transfigured. Oh, I did read that earlier. Klein before he offed himself and Zoe and Greed transmit. Creation myth is just our theological explanation of the origins of the world universe. The creation myth of the world, like Genesis in the Bible. Ah. Wait, we be starving? Bro, someone asked when I finished school. I was about to say last year. It's been 5. That happens to me sometimes with anime. Like, how long have you been watching anime? Oh, like about 5 years. And I'm like, wait, no. I've been watching anime for like 10, 12 years. What am I saying? Klein creation myth. Klein before he offed himself. No, the OG. You and me, Red Devil, jinxing each other. I really like the creation myth. Yeah, the creation myth is really interesting. So I assume we'll get more on it later. Not to go into religion, but way cooler than Adam and Eve. Hell yeah. Yeah, good shit, brother. That's okay. No, you're good, dude. So we were talking on the epochs. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? We just read chapter... Amma. Oh, what's up? Thanks for joining, dude. We just finished chapter 18. Amma just started. Amma missed mostly nothing. Just reading the creation myth. He just started because it's epoch god. No, first 30 minutes was talking about debate anime. Yeah, man, I got a little sad. Yo, the moon is red. Remember? The red moon. You guys always talk about the red moon. There has to be more to it. Yeah, that painting freaking me the F out. Shit gave me goosebumps. It was pretty funny, man. In the Don anime... One of the alien ships was like the moon. That was pretty trippy. Yeah, from the trailer. Yeah, it's like the trailer. Yeah, losing control. Yeah, power has. Yeah, I was right. The potions come with a price. 9 is the weakest, and the lowest number of the better from sequence 901. Okay, better is a massive quotation mark. Yeah, I got you. 22 pathways. Each pathway has sequence 901. Fuck, that is so many different abilities. 9 is the sequence, and then it's 8 through 7, etc. Each one is 22 pathways. Blasphemy means the sacrilegious insulting to the gods so that the food for thought. Man, this shit reminds me of Warhammer. We're talking about the archbishops and blasphemy. This is crazy, man. I want to go back and play more. Right now, we only know about space. So we only know about the sailor and the spectator. And I assuming there has to be a transmigrator pathway. Like people that transmigrate here, maybe. I don't know. Power comes at a price. Goated. Whoa, you guys were talking a lot, man. You don't spoil that. Don't spoil that Red Devil. Don't worry, I didn't read anything. Okay. Yeah, there'll be a spoiler, Red Devil. The quote, stick with pathways unless risking corruption and madness. Yeah, but you can hint like Mr. Fool. All I'll say is that their powers doesn't scale like in DBZ when it's raw strength. Okay. I assume there's probably going to be like a lower sequence that's really good against somebody that's quote unquote stronger. Tis be more charlatan. Those who see those who seen LOTM Reddit post, I want to move to Chongqing about LOTM and it's for we got some. We were talking about not safe for fan art last time on Reddit of Misjustice. Oh, okay. I think the Don spaceship was invisible, not the moon. Oh, maybe. Bro, remember there's 3 stages from 9 to 7. They're still a bit weak. Okay. Yeah, okay, I caught up. I think I missed some. I'm so sorry, guys. Only after sequence 9 they get really good. I know you guys were talking smack to me about the sailor pathways. Like, what? You want to swim like a fish and better, and you have perfect balance? Who will want that? And then people were like, don't sleep on it. All right. Well, let me sip some water. Let me uncross my crossed legs because they're already getting a little numb. All right. All right, let's keep going, man. All right. Chapter 19 is called Sealed Artifacts. Ooh, that sounds already hype, dude. We got artifacts in the series. We are guardians, but also a bunch of miserable wretches that are constantly fighting against dangers and madness. The corridor outside the window was sealed. It was ice cold. The room was illuminating with a bright yellow light. Dunsmith's delivery echoed, sending blow after blow to Klein's heart and left him temporarily at a loss for words. Dunn shook his head and smiled when he saw Klein silent. Are you very disappointed? Beyonders are not like what you imagine them to be. We always treading alongside danger. I love it. That's what I want to read. I want to read a series about danger. There is always a price to any gain. Klein, that's what you guys were saying, right? There's a price for power. Klein recovered from his shock as he answered with a quivering voice. It was true that he never imagined that the halo abnormality and the inordinary aspects of Beyonders would have such hidden threats. Perhaps it was only because he was hearing the description without witnessing it firsthand, and that he had been sucked into the vortex with a peculiar incident that already befalling him. Klein soon brought his fear, uneasiness, worry, and apprehension under control. Of course, the thought of shrinking back was inevitable. It lingered around and refused to leave. Not bad, very mature and rational. Then finished the last mouthful of coffee and added, I need more coffee. Also, Beyonders are not as powerful as you imagine them to be, especially a low sequence Beyonder. Heh. Why would we use 1 to represent the highest grade and 9 the lowest? Don't worry, I won't spoil. Okay, well, no, we're good, guys. Why would we use 1 to represent the highest grade and 9 to the lowest? Isn't this against intuition and logic? The low sequence we often mention refers to a low grade or a high number. They are the starting points of a sequence's change. Alright, where was I? Yes, Beyonders are not as powerful as you imagine. A low sequence Beyonder power is no match for guns, much less cannons. Are you telling me we're going to be shooting cannons on Beyonders later? They are just more fascinating and indefensible than firearms. If you have a chance to become a Beyonder in the future, you must consider what I said today carefully. Do not make a rash decision. Okay. Klein gave a self-deprecating smile. I don't even know when I will have the chance. He felt that he would not miss the opportunity if it presented itself to him. Consuming the wrong potion or a higher rank potion sequence could be mostly avoided. The major potential danger was the subtle influences that potions had and what he experienced from having heightened auditory and visible perceptions. For the former, he could draw on the experiences from generations of people before him. Wait, what? For the former, he could draw on the experiences from generations of people before him. As long as he was not in a rush to advance himself and patiently grasp control over his powers, the chances of losing control were relatively low. Furthermore, he still had to resolve the potential problems that he currently faced. He had to understand the essence of mysticism and seek a way to transmigrate back. These were the underlying reasons for taking the first step. He did not aim for higher sequences spots. It was easy to lose control. He could just forget about advancement, stay in his original sequence, and rely on knowledge and plan a way home. Oh, so he doesn't. If he wants to, he doesn't have to go up. But come on, man. We're reading a series. He's the MC. He has to go up and up. I opened up a wiki, but luckily I didn't get anything. I got spoiled about COI, not normal guns. Ah, okay. Well, I remember the trailer. He had like a golden gun, right? It was needless to elaborate on the potential risks, but when Klein had the luck enchantment ritual, he was nearly driven crazy. The murmurings that nearly blew up his head were still fresh in his mind. Because he had headaches, right? It wasn't something he could avoid by simply choosing not to be a Beyonder. Therefore, it was better to gain power that allowed him to defend himself. With this in mind, Klein felt that the pros clearly outweighed the cons. It made his thoughts of withdrawal almost disappear. Dunn picked up his pipe again, and his gray eyes carried a smiling trace to them. I cannot give you an accurate answer on this. To become a Beyonder, firstly, you must make enough contributions. Perhaps tomorrow or the day after, you would be able to interpret critical ancient documents. Maybe you would be that's what the chapter's called. Maybe you would be able to give us valuable ideas for one of our cases. Secondarily, it depends on the agreements of the higher-ups. No one can be sure. All right, I believe you know quite a bit about Beyonders now. In the future, do not make a rash decision. Now I'll introduce you to our Nighthawks team's civilian jobs. He stood up and walked to the door. He pointed into the opposite direction of the Chanis gate and said, "We have an accountant." Oh, that's from the video game trailer. "We have an accountant and someone else who is in charge of procuring necessities and collecting supplies handed out by the church of the police department while standing in a carriage driver. There are professionals and do not need to take shifts, so they can rest on weekends. The other 3 civilians and staff of the Rosen, Barrett, and Noel Neal, their jobs include attending to visitors, cleaning the rooms, and writing case files and inventory registration lists. They also guard the armory, storeroom, and archives, strictly enforcing the registration should someone wish to enter. Take out and return an item. Each of them has 1 day off a week other than Sundays. They negotiate amongst themselves an agreement of night shifts and rest of days. Is my job scope the same as Roseanne and the rest?" Klein swept away his thoughts about Beyonders and tried to clarify his job responsibilities. "No, there's no need. You are a professional," said Dunn with a smile. "You currently have 2 tasks. First, every morning or afternoon, go take a stroll outside. Focus on various streets that lead from Mulch's place to yours." What? Klein was dumbfounded. What kind of job is this? Oh, he's going to be bait. "Is that very professional?" Dunn inserted his hands into his pockets of his black trench coat and said, "After you confirm that you have lost your memories, we will close the case on Welchanaya. Similarly, the diary of the Antiguous family..." His diary or the book they were translating? That's the 4th Epoch book, right? "That diary of the Antiguous family had vanished completely. We suspect that you brought it with you. You might have hidden it on your way home, which might be why we did not find any clues at your place. This is also likely the reason why you were not there and chose to commit suicide at home. Although you were mysteriously influenced and have forgotten this piece of memory, the human spirit and brain is very fascinating, so there might be residual traces. Dally might not be able to obtain..." I was thinking of Final Fantasy. Dilly dally, shooly shally. Dally might not be able to obtain them through her means as a medium, but it does mean that they do not exist. Perhaps you will feel a sense of deja vu at a familiar and critical spot. That is what we wish to obtain. Got it? Klein was enlightened. The Nighthawk's deduction of the diary location was indeed reasonable. He was the only one alive among the people involved. Only he had the time and motivation to take the diary away and hide it on his back. If you can find the diary this way, you will likely make enough contribution to become a Beyonder. Encourage Dunn, indirectly revealing the importance of the diary. Okay, I hope Klein nodded. Dunn changed the subject again. Secondary, you get a day off every week. Only 1 day? No full weekend? Secondarily, you get a day off every week. You can decide, you can pick what day. You can decide which day it is for now. When you are not outside, go to our armory and read the literature and canon books. There's canon and there's non-canon books. This is a job for a professional historian. When you finish them all, you will have to begin taking shifts with old Neil and the rest. All right, no problem. Klein heaved a sigh of relief. This is not something too difficult. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward so far. At this moment, Dunn turned his body halfway and pointed to the black outward swinging gates that was engraved with 7 sacred emblems. This is a Chanis gate. It is a name after the creator of the modern Nighthawk system, Archbishop Chanis. There is one under the central cathedral of every major city. So every major city has a underground cathedral for the different churches, right? Because there's 7 gods, so I assume there's 7 major churches with central cathedrals. Okay. It is guarded by former Nighthawk members on rotation, right? For different districts. Inside there are at least 2 keepers who are sent by the church, as well as countless traps. You must not approach us under any circumstance, otherwise misfortune will befall you. It does not sound good. That sounds scary. Klein expressed his feelings. This area outside is divided into a few zones. Stored within are certain potion formulas for certain sequences and other magical materials. It is also used to temporarily hold heretics. There's mutants. Heretics? Bro, this just reminds me of Warhammer. This just makes me want to keep playing Warhammer. I need to play that new update, dude. It is also used to temporarily hold heretics, mutants, cultists, and members of the secret organizations. They will eventually be sent by the Holy Cathedral, introduced, done in passing. Holy Cathedral, the headquarters of the churches of Evernight, located in the Winter Country. Oh, there better be a Winter Arc. Located in the Winter Country to the north of the Kingdom, Cathedral of Serenity. Klein nodded slightly as though he was pondering over the matter. In addition, there are all sorts of classified documents and records inside. When you gain a higher clearance, you might have a chance of reading them. Dunn hesitated for a moment before adding, behind the Chanas, am I even saying it right? Chanas Gate. There are also sealed artifacts in the basement. Sealed artifacts. Klein ruminated on the terms. It sounds like a specialized term. Some of the extraordinary items we gather and retrieve are just too important and magical. If they fall in the wrong hands, it will cause immense destruction. Therefore, we have to keep it strictly confidential and watch them carefully. Even we can only use it under special circumstances. Besides, with that said, Dunn paused for a moment before continuing. Besides, there are some things inside that are very special. They had certain living characteristics which can entice the keepers. What are keepers again? It would influence the surroundings and attempt escapes and cause catastrophic outcomes. They have to be strictly controlled. How fascinating, commented Klein wistfully. The Nighthawks headquarters have categorized these sealed artifacts into 4 grades. Oh. Grade 0 represents extremely dangerous. There are of the highest importance and of the highest confidentially. They are not to be inquired, dismantled, described, or spied. So just can't do nothing? True author's notes are great. So just can't do nothing with grade 0. They can only be sealed in the basement of the Holy Cathedral, described done in detail. Grade 1 is highly dangerous. They can be used in limited ways. Their security clearance is limited to diocesan bishops or Nighthawks, decans, and above. The Central Cathedral is diocese headquarters. Like Backlund can store 1 of 2 artifacts. The rest will be handed over to the Holy Cathedral. Grade 2 is dangerous. They can be used with care and moderation. The security clearance requires 1 of the bishops or Nighthawks team's captains and above. The Central Cathedral in various cities can store 3 to 5 artifacts. Oh, so they can't just have a ever-ending supply. The rest will be turned into the Holy Cathedral or diocese's headquarters. Grade 3 is considerably dangerous. They have to be used carefully. It can only be requested for operations that require 3 or more people. The security clearance required 1 to be formal member of the Nighthawks. And the feature, you will see the corresponding documents. Through the numbers, you can understand what they represent. For instance, 2 through 125 means that this is a dangerous grade sealed artifact number 125. Wait, for instance, 2 is grade 2? Means that it is dangerous grade sealed artifact. So it's grade 2 artifact number. So that there's currently 125 artifacts that are grade 2. Okay, I get it. I get the filing system. As Dunn went on, he suddenly turned around and returned to his room. He pulled out a piece of paper from the bottom of the drawer. By the way, take a look at this. 3 years ago, a newly appointed archbishop lost control. For some unknown reason, he soared through the various levels of protections and vanished mysteriously with a grade 0 sealed artifact. That is going to come back in the future. I already know it. So he stormed through the various levels of protection and vanished mysteriously with a grade 0 sealed artifact. Memorize this photo. If you discover him, do not alert or disturb him. Return to report immediately, or the chance of you dying in the line of duty is 1,000%. What is that? What did I sign up for? What? Klein received the piece of paper. There was no title on it, just a black and white photo with a few lines of words. Ent Zangwil Mill, 40 years old, former archbishop, a gatekeeper who failed in his promotion. It was enticed by the devil and was corrupted. He escaped. He escaped with a grade 0 artifact number 8. So there are currently at least 8 known grade 0 artifacts. So he escaped with a sealed 002 artifact. Peculiar traits are: this picture, together with a description, depicted Ent Zangwil as wearing an all-black clergyman robe with buttons on both sides and a soft cap. His hair was dark blonde and his pupils were so blue that it was nearly black. He had a high nose and his lips were tightly pursed. His facial features were like a classic sculpture without any wrinkles. The most striking characteristics was that he was blind in one eye. The description of the corrupted... scroll down. The description of the corrupted is so detailed, but the only thing about the sealed artifacts is the codename. Client honestly offered his first impression. Oh, we're almost done. That's why it is of the highest security clearance. The search for the sealed artifact 008 is only described verbally and never written in words. Oh, because it's so secret. Even so, the description will be little said done with a sigh. 008 appears to be a common quill, but it does not need ink to write. That's all. What? That sounds high. So there's artifacts can just be anything. Dunn did not dive deeper into the topic. He tugged at the golden chain on his black trench coat and took out a gorgeous pocket watch of the same color. He clicked it open and took a glance before pointing outside. I've told you all you need to know. Go to the armory to find old Neil. Get him to arrange the documents that you need to read. He is no ordinary civilian clerk. He was once a formal member. Due to his old age, his failure to advance, and his aligning health, it is no longer suitable for him to handle cases. Furthermore, he does not wish to become an internal keeper or rest at home. All he wishes is to be accompanied by documents and records. Yo, we did it! We just read chapter 19. Look at that! That's good, dude. We're making really great progress. Awesome. So, this is where it's getting into the... What people mentioned this was like a little bit of like Cthulhu mythos, and then it also has like the secure capture protect, what was it called, SCP, where it's like all these crazy case files of like mystery of like, I don't know, just like mysterious artifacts and just items throughout the world, right? Or like people, items, and like all this. Okay, now I'm starting to see it. I like it. This is really good, dude. This is a good chapter. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Battle Times is so fun. It's a fun guy to be around. He's a fun guy to be around. That delete that. Delete that. Okay, we deleted it. Romero makes you just paranoid, not as much as the other person's. What a coincidence. Artifacts are one of the most interesting parts. Can really change fights. This already sounds hype. Yeah, dude. Only in the last few volumes we meet him, bruh. That's okay. Only years ago. SCP stuff is so... Yeah, this is already cool. You know, like back in the day, I used to read them, man. Back in grade school, I tried reading everything on their website. I think on their website, I literally started with the first one and I made my way down. There was like a painting that if you look at it, you would drown. There's that one creepy figure that was locked up in like a corner. Isn't that where like the rooms are from? Like the never-ending rooms that you can't escape? Or there was like this one river where you will like eternally drown. Like there was all this crazy, dude. There was crazy thing. There was a time traveler, all this other stuff. So I'm hold up. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting on the complete tangent. You know what? I would love to reread all that stuff. That'd be really fun. This is cool, man. So now we have Beyonders, and I assume Beyonders would be able to not only use their abilities, but use artifacts and fight. I assume Nighthawks would be able to use their stuff on a very like limited way. But I assume the bad guys or whoever are the enemies of this series that stolen artifacts would be able to use them on this crazy ass level. That's hype, dude. Man tried to focus on fourth epoch history is really complicated. Is it complicated? I mean that's what like the whole mystery is about, right? Like this whole like evil cult where like people end up like offing themselves. I'm hyped, man. That was a really good chapter. I like it. I'm excited. I want to read more. We're gonna keep going, and I want to see where the series goes, especially all these artifacts. This game more interesting. Now we have artifacts and we have Beyonders. All right, man. Hold up. Let me do a time step. So I don't forget. We started here, and we literally finished 36 minutes into the recording. Look at that. We've been recording for who knows how long. Oh shit! I messed up my timestamps. Chapter 18. Ended at chapter 18 and here here. And chapter 19 starts at 36. I already messed up my timestamps, guys. Wait, that's 18? When did I do 19? Did I? What? Oh, I messed up my timestamps. Chapter 16. Why did I put 27? That doesn't make any sense. That has to be chapter 7. So chapter 17. Oh shit! I fucked up my timestamps. It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's trial and error. I literally messed up chapter 18. Chapter 19 ends at 36. And chapter 20 starts at 36. Shit, I messed up my timestamps. My timestamps are going to be a little all over the place. All the epochs, as we know, are about so epic, to be honest. No, even enemy needs to be wary of artifacts. They have to believe there's a very good reason they are called sealed artifacts, not just artifacts. Oh! The only info dump I hate in volume 1 is about cooking. Look, man, I'm not the best cook. You know, I can make me a good omelet. You know, so what I mean, I've taken, you know, I've taken cooking classes. I've watched cooking videos, and I've taught myself some cooking here and there. But you know what? That'd be good. All right, here. Let me get the cooking always made me hungry. Yeah, dude, I got hungry when I was reading about the tomatoes. I wanted to go like just cook some tomatoes and put butter on them, man. All right, let's do a quick bathroom break. Quick 2-minute break. Let me go fill up my water. I'm gonna go steal a bag of Reese's from my kitchen. Not steal. I'm gonna go bring a bag of Reese's from the kitchen. I'll be right back. Quick break. 2-minute break. So in case anybody joins, is the anime will do cooking justice? It better do cooking justice, man. All right, here. 2-minute break. Let me go get some water, and we'll continue. How far are we in the music? Okay, so we don't have to worry about not safe for work music playing. Okay, 2-minute break. Bathroom, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute the Was I muted this whole time? It's like, oh, good chat, man. That was such a good conversation. I went on this whole fucking rant on mushrooms. And you guys couldn't hear anything. I just straight. I hope we're gonna finish volume 1. We're already on chapter 20, dude. Oh, we made it to the next double digits. We're good. We've been reading Lord of Mysteries for like 2 weeks, and we're at chapter 20. I think that's good progress. I think this is a good pace, right? And I'm pretty sure by the end of the year, I'll be better at reading, and it'll be a little bit easier to read quicker. Oh, well, here. When I was going on my rant about mushrooms, I was gonna say I think mushrooms on pizza is kind of. Well, hold up. We can all like our own. We all have our own opinions, so we're not gonna get mad at each other. I'm a pineapple and ham connoisseur with ranch and barbecue on my pizza, right? I know people don't like that, but when I see mushrooms on pizza, I'm like, ew. But you know, once you eat it, you can't, bruh, don't even mention mushrooms. But look, okay, I won't talk about mushrooms until it's brought up. But once you taste the mushrooms, it's like, it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad. You know, it's pretty good. You know, you can feel the texture, but there's no taste. Like, okay, this is what I said when I was muted. Like, I once made this really good chicken chipotle dish with mushrooms, but I couldn't even, this will age well. Yeah, it'll age well. But I couldn't even taste the mushrooms, and I thought it was really freaking good. I go read menu, alive not anymore. Really? No sound? Yeah, I was muted. Yeah, imagine O2M cookbook merch. Hey, quick question, man. Is there a pineapple pizza heresy? Bro, you take that back. Try it, Romero. Just how about the milky ones? Is Italian? I'm offended. You know what? I had some pretty good pizza in Italy. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I have a picture. Wait, no, hold up. I'm mad, bro. When I was in Italy, I couldn't get any condiments, man. Why? Why do Italians not have condiments on their pizza, man? I like putting a little bit of ranch and barbecue. They laughed at me, man. It's like, the American is asking for ketchup, pepperoni, or what was it? Not ketchup. It's like, the American is asking for ranch? How dare he? This is how you eat it. It's like, okay, it was still pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, so there's no official like physical books, right, for Lord of the Mysteries. I have tried pineapple pizza, not for me. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I like it though. I like the sweet drawings, bruh. That is. No, I want to see. So there's no physical books yet, right? For Lord of the Mysteries. I would like a cookbook. I think that'd be good. Okay. All right, I'm ready. I got my water. Pineapple barbecue stasium. My homie Matthew knows what's up, man. Just for you, I'm gonna eat one today. We don't have ranch in Italy. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, when I was in Paris a year ago, I waited a long time for some wings, man. I mean, the wings were good, don't get me wrong. But as for ranch, he just looked at me. And I'm like, well, do you guys have some ketchup for my fries? He's like, ketchup? No, eat it like that. I was like, okay. And it was good. I loved it. It was a good meal. But I was just so taken aback, bro. I was like, wait, there's no condiments here, man. This is so different. The books are only in Mandarin and Russian, I think. Oh, shit. Well, I'm hoping once the anime comes out, maybe there'll be like a physical copy. Because I have a few physical copies of like ReZero. It's kind of hard to see. I have a few physical copies of ReZero, Bakemonogatari, and like 2 volumes of Mushoku Tensei. That's as far as my light novel journey has taken me. Chinese be eating good? Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, I think those are the only light novels I have. And then above me, I have like Dune books. What was it? I can't even read, man. Game of Thrones, some old Harry Potter books, and that's pretty much it. That's. Oh, and then I have an entire bookshelf in my closet. I have an entire shelf full of Stephen King books. I love Allegri and Saws on my fries. I don't think I've had that, but I'm down to try that. All right, let me eat my last Reese's and let's start chapter 20. Bro, we got to get to chapter 34 fast. I know. You know what? I remember last week you talked about chapter 34. All right, man, let's start. Ain't no way. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes, and we've read 36 minutes of Lord Mystery. Shit, man. I'm sorry. My bad, guys. My bad. Don't worry. We will improve on our reading speed and answering questions a lot quicker. Don't worry. The breaks will be less frequent, and the side commentary will be less frequent. Unless you guys want the side commentary. I think we're good, though. I think we're good. All right, man. Let's keep it up. Let's keep her going. Let's keep her going. That's great. We're at 17 people live. That's so fucking wild, man. That is so cool. I'm about to tear up. That's so fucking sick. That is so awesome, man. Are you guys ready? Chapter 20. Wait, I need a little sip of water. I can still taste the chocolate in my mouth. I won't be like slurring the whole time. Side comment, it won't be in the VOD. I had a pimple right here. Don't scratch them, man. It gets so bad. Don't do that. At least when I'm looking this way, you can't really see it too well. We have to get to 220 fast, bro. I'll tell you this. We should hopefully, we will be in the triple digits next year. I will tell you that much. We are 1.39% done with Lord of the Mysteries. So we're making progress. We are making progress, guys. I can guarantee this dude will get hooked after Volume 1. A lot of people are saying that. I know people are saying Volume 1 is slow, but it's worth it. And at least on the website, it says Volume 1 for the table context. It's chapter 1 through 144. Everyone will. Cuttlefish writes faster than your reading speed. Dude, this guy is freaking quick, man. Can't watch this live. I'll watch the video later. No, you're good, man. You're good. No, you're good, bro. Unhinged Provoker. You're good, Provoker. No, it's all good, man. I'll have it up super quick. My timestamps are going to be kind of meh. They could be a little bad, but I'll try and make it a little bit better. Yeah, but Cuttlefish writes at lightning speed. I can write 1.5. We're not even 1.5, bro. We're 1.39, my guy. We're not even at 1.5. We're almost there. Hopefully after chapter 20 we get there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to repeat the song because I like this song. All right, let's go. Chapter 20, man. Let's go. The chapter 20 is called The Forgetful Dun. He forgets things just like me, man. We're so relatable. Okay, Klein bowed slightly as he wore his short top hat again. However, his mind was preoccupied with house sealed artifact 008. It was the pen, right? The quill. It appears just to be your everyday quill. It writes without ink. Then what is its actual use? What makes it classified at the highest level of the confidentiality that is deemed extremely dangerous? Can it be a pen that kills anyone whose name is written? The Death Note? No, that would be way too heaven-defying. Int Zangwill wouldn't need to escape and hide away if that were the case. Just as Klein turned around to leave, Dunn suddenly shouted out to him. Hold on, I forgot something. What? Klein turned his head, his eyes puzzled. Dunn put back his pocket watch and said with a smile, later remember to visit the accountant, Mr. Oriana, and get an advance payment of 4 weeks, a total of £12. After that, you will earn half your salary every week until the difference is covered. That's too much. There's no need for that. The amount should be reduced, said Klein subconsciously. He had no objection towards an advance payment. After all, he didn't even have the money needed to pay for the public horse. He did say he was going to walk home. He didn't even have to pay for the public horse carriage trip back home. However, to receive £12 at once left him a little afraid. No, it's necessary, said Dunn as he shook his head and smiled. Think about it. Do you still wish to continue living in your present apartment? Oh, we're upgrading? One that needs you to share a bathroom with so many other tenants. Even if you aren't taking yourself into consideration, think about the lady. Besides, he paused when he blew Klein not in agreement. He smiled and sized up Klein's garbs and said with a meaningful intent. Besides, you need a cane and you shouldn't buy a new suit. Why does he need a cane? Klein was taken aback for a second before snapping back to reality. His face immediately burned with embarrassment since the suit he was wearing was cheap, of an inferior quality. Wow, you can't belittle somebody's suit. We gotta get what we get, man. Typically, a top hat was made of silk, costing 5 to 6 soles. A bow tie was 3 soles. A walking cane inland was silver with 7 to 8 sole. A shirt was 3 sole, while pants, a vest, a tuxedo were around £7 in total. Leather boots were 9 to 10 soles. As such, an entire suit cost more than £8 and 7 sole. Of course, to be presentable gentlemen, one needed a watch, chain, a pocket watch, and a wallet. Yo, I'm gonna start wearing pocket watches, man. I don't need no watch. I'm gonna get a regular one. I'm gonna have a strap, dude. Yeah. Back then, the original Klein and Benson scrimped and saved before managing to save up a pool of money. When they went to a clothing store to check the price, they ended up running off without even bothering to haggle. They each brought up a set at a bargain shop near the Iron Cross Street for a total of less than £2. It was also because of that incident that the original Klein had a deep impression of the prices of cloths. Okay, Klein stammered a reply. He was like the original Klein. He was someone who cared about his appearance. Dunn took out his pocket watch again and clicked it open to take a glance at it. Perhaps you should find Miss Oriana first. I know you'll spend quite some time at Old Neil's while Miss Oriana will likely be returning home soon. Alright, Klein was acutely aware of his state of poverty and did not object to it. Dunn returned to the table side and pulled up a few hangings, ropes, and said, I'll get Rosanna to bring you there. The ropes began their operations and geared ground, producing a chime from a bell at a receptional area of Blackthorn Security Company. Where Rosalia heard it, she hurriedly stood up and carefully made her way down. It did not take long before she'd appeared in front of Klein again. Dunn said humorously, I did not disturb your rest, right? Oh, bring Moretti to Miss Oriana. Rosanna secretly curled her lips, and she answered happily, all right, Captain, is that all? At that moment, Klein blurted out in a surprise. To get his advance payment for 5 minutes, is there a need to get any approval letter from the captain? Shouldn't you write something? So, Dunn returned with a question. I mean, don't I need your signature to claim an advice payment for Miss Oriana? Klein tried his best to use simple language. Oh no, there's no need. Rosanna is enough proof. Dunn pointed at the brown-haired girl and gave a reply. Captain, it seems there are almost zero management of our finances. Klein resisted his urges to deliver a sarcastic comment before turning to leave the room with Roseanne. You guys are talking about mushrooms. At that moment, he heard Dunn shout out again, hold on, there's still another thing. Can we finish it all at once? Klein turned back with a smiling face. Yes. Dunn presented as his temple and said, when you meet Old Neil, remember to collect 10 demon hunting bullets? When you meet Old Neil, oh man. Remember to collect 10 demon hunting bullets. Demon hunting bullets. Klein returned in astonishment. Oh man. What is this? This is already hype. Welch's revolver is still with you, right? There's no need for you to turn it in. Dunn inserted a single hand into his pocket and said, with the demon hunting bullets, if you were to face a paranormal danger, you will be able to protect yourself. It will give you some courage at the very least. Oh, this is so hype. There's no need for you to add on the final sentence. Just as Klein was vexing over the problem, he answered without any hesitations. All right, I'll remember to do so. Oh man, this is already reminding me of Supernatural, man. You know, in Supernatural, when you in season 1 against the yellow eye demon, they had to get the revolver with like the demon bullets. Oh, I know people don't like Supernatural. It was a really dragged out 15-year long series, but it had its up and downs. And oh man, it is so good. The guns from Old Neil. Bullets from Old Neil, 30 pounds? That's expensive, dude. This is so hype, dude. You guys should have just told me this was Supernatural. I'm already sold. I'm sold. I mean, I was already sold, but I'm sold even more. This will require me to write a formal document. Wait a moment. Dunn sat down and picked up the dark red fountain pen. He scribbled a note, signed it, and stamped it. Thank you, Captain. Klein received it sincerely. He slowly walked back before turning around. Hold on. Dunn shouted one more time. Captain, you look to be in your 30s. Why do you have symptoms of dementia? Klein squeezed out a smile and turned around and asked, anything else? I forgot earlier that you are not trained in shooting, so getting demon hunting bullets would be useless. Let's do this. Collect 30 normal bullets every day. Take the opportunity when you are out to go to the street corner, the underground shooting range at number 3 Zoland Street. Most of it belongs to the police department, but there is one that is specifically for us Nighthawks. Oh, right. You also need to get a badge from Old Neil, otherwise you won't be able to enter the shooting range. Dunn smacked his forehead and took back the note from Klein. He then added the information and stamped it with another seal. A good marksman is produced by expending bullets. Do not think lightly of it. Dunn handed back Klein... Oh, I scrolled down. Dunn handed back Klein the modified note. Got it. Klein, who was fearful of danger, yearned to visit the shooting range that very day. He took 2 steps towards the exit before carefully turning around halfway. He deliberated before asking Captain, is there anything else? No. Dunn nodded firmly. Klein heaved a sigh of relief and walked straight out the door. While walking, he had the strong urge to turn around and ask another, are you sure there's nothing else? He resisted the urge and finally left to keep a room successfully. Wait, question. Is it only revolvers? Dun dun dun. Just one more thing. Wait, do we only use revolvers or will it eventually be more than a revolver? Or nah? Because I'll be honest, man, shooting guns is scary. I've not yeah, I can't even say the word luckily, you know. I know everything's up for debate, but I've been able to shoot a few different guns, and man, it is scary, dude. It is that it traumatized me, man. It's so loud. I gotta shoot like this huge Beretta, not a Beretta. I gotta shot this sniper rifle, bro, man. The Rico when it hits you, oh man. That was traumatizing, man. I never want to shoot a gun again. That is scary, dude. So I'm already sympathizing for Klein when he's gonna be scared shooting. Klein's too poor for anything else. Yeah, just revolvers now. Although later you will see sniper rifle. Ooh, that's hype. Let's go. I don't even. Don't worry, guys. That is not a spoiler. Because you didn't tell me who has it. But that's hype, man. I'm excited. He resisted the urge and finally let the keeper room successfully. But you think Klein can afford? Yeah, he kind of. As of right now, maybe when he builds up his allowance. Captain has always been this way. He often forgets things. As Roseanne walked by his side, she softly disparaged the captain. Even my granny has a better memory than him. Of course, he only forgets the trivial stuff. Yeah, trivial stuff, Klein. I'll call you Klein in the future, Miss Oriana. It is a very affable person. That is a very good word. Affable. Affable. It is easy to hit it off with other. Her father is a watchsmith with excellent skills. As Klein listened to the brown-haired girl rattled on, he stepped into the stairwell and returned to the upper floor. He found Miss Oriana in the far office of the right-hand side. She was wearing a black-haired woman. She was a black-haired woman dressed in a Florence lens dress. She appeared in her 30s and had a fashionable curly hair. Her pair of green eyes were clear and smiling, as she seemed refined and elegant. After Oriana heard Rosanna repeat Dunsmith's instructions, she took out a note and wrote an advance slip. Sign here. Do you have a seal? If not, you can leave a thumbprint. All right. Now familiarized with the procedures, Klein completed the formalities. Oriana took out a copper key and opened the safe in the room. As she continued the pound, she said with a smile, "You are lucky we have enough cash today. By the way, Klein, were you invited by the captain because you were involved in a paranormal activity and the fact that you have a specialty? He has a specialty? Yes, you have an impeccable intuition." Klein was not stingy with his compliments. Really? Oriana took out 4 notes with light gray backgrounds with deep black patterns printed on them. After locking the safe, she turned around and smiled. That's because I had a similar experience too. Really? Klein showed an appropriate level of surprise. Do you know about the serial killer that sent Tinkin City into a frenzy 16 years ago? Is what, like Jack the Ripper? Oriana handed over the 4 gold pounds notes to Klein. There has to be a Jack the Ripper. There's no way this series doesn't have a Jack the Ripper. Yes, it's the one which had 5 girls killed consecutively. Some had their hearts and stomachs removed by the bloody butcher. Oh, this is definitely Jack the Ripper. My mother often used the matter to scare my sister when we were young, said Klein, as he thought about it. He received the notes at the original Klein's memories, right? Mr. Affable abroad in Japan. Yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking about, dude, from abroad in Japan. He received the notes and discovered that 2 of them were in 5-pound denominations and 2 of them were in 1-pound denominations. All of them had a gray background and were inked in black. The 4 corners had complicated patterns and special ink to prevent counterfeiting. The former notes were slightly bigger, and in the middle of them were Lowen Kingdom's 5th king, George III, director, and the one that's the alleged senior transmigrator, right? Henry Augustus I. He wore white hair band above his rotund face. His eyes were slender and he had an abnormally serious expression. However, Klein felt an indescribable sense of closeness to him. This was a 5-pound note. It was almost equal to 4 weeks of Benson's salary. In the middle of 1-pound note of George III's father, the former King William Augustus VI, this might wielder had a thick mustache. That's what we're going for. We're going for that thick curly mustache over time. This might wielder had a thick mustache and a firm gaze. While he was in power, he freed Lowen kingdoms from the shackles of the old order, allowing his nation to regain the pinnacle spot. They were all good kings, Klein could faintly smell the note inks and elated and refreshed him. Yes, if the Night Hawks had not come in time, I would have been the sixth victim. That's true. Miss Oriana's tone still hinted at a sense of lingering fear despite the incident having happened more than 10 years ago. Oh, she would have been the sixth one? I thought they were talking about Klein. Okay, they're talking about her. I heard that the serial killer... No, the butcher was a Beyonder. Oh, stop it. Jack the Ripper, the Beyonder? Klein carefully folded the paper note and placed it in an inner pocket of his suit. Then he patted the area a few times to confirm it was there. No, the transmigrator is Roselle. He is from another country. Oh, I thought Roselle was the king. Two different people. Thank you. Because I remember the name Roselle, and then I read the thing about the something King the Third. So I thought they were the same person. Okay, they're different people. Yeah, okay. Yes, Miss Oriana gave a firm nod. He had killed even more before that. The reason why he was captured was because he was preparing a ritual for the devil. What? No wonder he wanted different organs. Sorry, Miss Oriana, for making you recall such unpleasant memories, said Klein sincerely. Oriana smiled. I'm no longer afraid. I was studying accounting in business school back then. After the incident, I've been here ever since. All right, I'll stop keeping you from what you should do. You still need to head to Old Neil's. Goodbye, Miss Oriana. Klein took off his hat and bowed before leaving the office. Before he went downstairs, he could not help but pat his inner pockets to make sure the 12 pounds was still there. He just got to check he doesn't have any holes in his pocket. Roselle was also king, but then there's also the emperor. A king who is not on money is a bad king, Klein. Caesar. He did not turn at a cross junction and headed right. It did not take him long before he seen a half-closed iron door. Knock, knock, knock. While he knocked, an aged voice sounded from the inside. Come in. Klein pushed open the metal door and discovered a cramped room which only allowed for a desk and 2 chairs. You know what? I don't think I should do voices. My voices are not good. There was a tightly locked iron door inside the room, and behind the desk was a hoary elder dressed in a clasped black robe. He was reading a few yellowed pages from a book with the illumination of a gas lamp. He raised his head and looked at the door. Are you Klein Moretti? Rosanne said you were very polite when she came over a while ago. Miss Rosanne is really a friendly person. Good afternoon, Mr. Neil. Klein took off his hat as a gesture of respect. Have a seat. Neil pointed to the silver tin can with complex flowery patterns on the table. Would you like a cup of hand-ground coffee? The wrinkles at the edge of his eyes and mouth were deeply recessed. His dark red pupils appeared slightly turbid. It doesn't seem like you drink coffee. Klein acutely noticed that Neil's porcelain cup was filled with clear water. It's a bad habit of mine. I did not drink coffee after 3 in the afternoon. Neil explained. I drink coffee after 3 in the afternoon. Oh my goodness. Why? Klein asked in passing. Neil held back his smile as he looked into Klein's eyes and said, I'm afraid that it will affect my sleep at night. Nah, man. I need it. Otherwise, I'm asleep at night. That will make me hear the murmurings of the unknown existence. Klein was momentarily unable to answer him as he changed the subject. What? That will make me hear the murmurings of the unknown existence? Because I know some people can see them, right? Oh, so he wants to be asleep so he doesn't see it. Mr. Neil, what documents and books should I read? As he spoke, he took out the note written by Dunn. Anything that has to do with history or is complicated and incomplete. To be honest, I have always been trying to learn, but all I can ever achieve is rudimentary grasp. It's just too troublesome for other materials such as people's diaries, contemporary books, epitaphs, etc. Lambert and Neil, for example, the things I have here require more detailed historical records to determine the exact content. Why? Klein turned confused. Neil pointed to a few yellow pages in front of him. These are from the Roselle Gustav's Lost Diary. Roselle, that's the name, right? That's the person, the alleged transmigrator, right? These are from Roselle Gustav's Lost Diary before his death. In order to keep things secret, he used strange symbols he invented to take notes. Nah, it's not going to be strange symbols. Oh, Emperor Roselle, the Transmigration Senior. Klein was taken aback as he immediately listened attentively. Ooh, it's him. Well, let's do a quick pause. Let me replay the music before the track ends. Like I've been saying, Old Neil, this is the GOAT. Yes, Old Neil. You guys really like Old Neil. All right, bet. I'm excited. I want to read more about him. Many people believe that he did not truly die, but instead became a hidden god. What? Therefore, cults which reverie him had always been holding various rituals to attempt at gaining power. We will occasionally encounter such incidents and obtain few original or duplicated copies of the diary. Neil said with a shake of his head, till date, no one has been able to decipher the special symbol's true meaning. Watch him be able to read it. Therefore, the Holy Cathedral had permitted us to keep copies for research, hoping that it would bring them a pleasant surprise. This is going to be written in Mandarin, right? With that said, Neil revealed a smug smile. I have already deciphered a few symbols that have confirmed that they represent numbers. Look at what I discovered. It's actually a diary. Yes, I wish to use a history from different periods, especially events that revolved around the emperor. By comparing these records to the ones written in the diaries for the corresponding day, I can try to interpret more of the symbols. That's the mind of a genius, right? The old gentleman with white hair and a deep wrinkled look at Klein with bright eyes. Klein nodded in agreement. Yes. Ha. You can... we're almost on the chapter. Ha. You can also take a look at it tomorrow. You will have to help me with this diary. Neil pushed a few yellow pages towards Klein. Klein turned them around and took a glance at them, but immediately stunned him. Yeah, although the symbols had been copying in terrible, ugly fashion to the point of looking a little distorted, there is no way he could be mistaken. I knew it. This was because these were words he was most familiar with, Chinese, and it's and it's effing simplified Chinese. Is I got this, dude. Oh, I knew it was gonna be in his language. This is so good. This is so good. That was such a good chapter. I love it. And we are 1.39% done with the series. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, I lied. We are 1.46% done with the series. So now Klein is going to learn how to use a revolver. He is going to start deciphering diaries of the old transmigrator because he wrote in simplified Chinese. And then what? We learn that Dunn is a forgetful guy. He's senile for being 30 years old. That's funny, dude. I like it. That was a really good chapter. Wait, I need a sip of water. And I got the hiccups for some reason. Roselle was just like that, a homie. So this is what I think. Once we read 5 chapters, I think I'm gonna start just looking up characters on Google. I'm gonna look up fan art. So I'm gonna look up I'm gonna just type, like, without even looking, I'll be like Lord of Mysteries Alder fan art, Lord of the Mysteries Audrey fan art, Lord of Mysteries Old Neil fan art, Klein Moretti. Like, I'm gonna start looking up fan art. I'm gonna see. All right. Damn, that's good. That's a good chapter. All right, let me eat this last Reese's. I've had 4 mini Reese's and I think I'm good for the day. Don't want to break out in acne. Yeah, he's writing to his fellow transmigrator. Just don't open a wiki. Okay, I won't go on wiki. No, so usually I used to use wiki to see how many chapters are arcs. Wow, I love Reese's, man. I bought some Reese's in time to give out during Halloween. But I think I'm gonna just eat the whole bag before it's even Halloween. Nah, man, kids they can get candy somewhere else, man. I'm gonna eat my Reese's. These are good. Wow, I just had 4 and I kind of want more. Don't look at Klein fan art. Shit can spoil you. Well, okay, I won't look at Klein fan art because I already know what Klein looks like. I've seen the anime. Yeah, Rosal is the homie who paid $20. All right, so I'll look up like Audrey. I'm gonna look up Audrey fan art, Alder fan art, Old Neil, Dunn Smith. I'll look up fan art for characters we've met besides Klein, since it'll be spoilers. Yeah, just look at character fan art, not any events. Okay. I kind of want to rewatch the trailer, man. Like, now that I kind of read more and I kind of understand what's going on, I feel like if I watch the trailer, I'll be able to fully grasp it. Just add some LO2M readers on Discord who can post characters. I haven't even made the Discord yet. You can still look at other character fan arts. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, I will for sure try and do it this weekend. If that's cool with you guys. I'll for sure try and do it. You can look at other characters' fan arts. Okay. All right. All right, man. Let's keep going, dude. I guess my only... It's not a problem. It is... I'm going to feel bad. Because I know... I forget... I think it was Romero. He said he he sent me fan art on TikTok. So my only problem is it's hard for me to multitask. Like, I guess like people like within my personal inner circle, I'm already bad at messaging them. And then I'm trying to keep up with the YouTube comments. But I feel like if I do the Discord and do the other socials, I'll fall behind on comments. It's like the Call of Cthulhu where you can see something crazy and be affected if you don't understand it. But it's cool. We'll make it work. I love D&D. I love it. I haven't really played it myself as much, but I've listened to it. Like Critical Role, or I played like Baldur's Gate. Oh, man. I love me some D&D. The movie was really good, too. Okay, I think we're ready for chapter 20. I was about to say chapter 23. I think I'm ready for chapter 21. How many chapters have we read so far? 18, 19, 20. This would be 4, 21, right? Oh, I think we're doing good steady progress. All right, man, let's keep going. Oh, wait, before I forget, timestamp. Timestamp. Can't forget our timestamps. We cannot forget our timestamps. Chapter 21 starts at exactly 56 minutes. Check out Chaotic Neutral's Call of Cthulhu game, and they're so good. Okay, you know what I can do? I want to look up more video game music for like shit that's like Cthulhu-esque, or like, I don't know, like stuff like that. Like, I feel like stuff that would fit this series. Let's look this up. The alignment system, Chaotical Neutral. Chaotic Neutrals. Call of Cthulhu. Wait, one sec. Let me read a quick message before we start. One sec. Give me 30 seconds. Let me read a quick message. This is for stuff I was going to do after. And let me request and one ranch. Yeah, there you go. Chaotic Neutral is a YouTube channel name. Oh, so go on his channel. Okay, so I have it searched up right here. Okay. Chaotic Neutral plays Call of Cthulhu. They're so good. He's a YouTube channel name. Okay, for sure. Oh, dude, we're at 597 subs. Good, what was it, 600? Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, that's so hype, bro. That is so crazy, dude. That's like beyond my wildest dreams. We're gonna hit 600 subs. All right, man. Oh, wait. Last message before we start. Why can't I scroll down? Oh my goodness. This is starting to tilt me. That sounds better. Amen. There you go. You see, they like my opinion and pizza. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Wait, one more sip of water. Oh my god, let's get one more sip of water. I have my OBS right here. I need to figure out how to set it up. I mean, it still has all the default settings, but it's like, so far I don't need any of these default settings when I'm streaming. Well, there's tabs that I can open up, but I don't need them just yet. Like I can open up YouTube, Twitch. There's some like Corsair, what is that? Steam? There's a screenshot button. I can show my desktop. No. What are you going to do when you run out of free chapters? Oh shit, are there limited chapters? Okay, wait, so let me know until where is it free chapters? Oh, I never thought about that. I mean, I guess I can just buy the chapters, right? How much is it? What are you going to do when you run out of free chat? Oh, I never thought about that, dude. If you can, just let me know until what chapters are free. Go light novel pub after. I don't know how the web novel works, but I think at this rate he's reading, he might get free ones. We can see. I mean, for now, we'll just keep reading until, like, I guess the free chapters are over. And then we can go on that website, the one you mentioned. Go on Light Novel Pub. Okay, yeah, I can look it up. Yeah, for sure. We'll look into it. He gets one a day, basically. Just switch to some other websites if you want. Yeah, okay, we can do it. We'll mix it up. Yeah, I mean, so far we're good. Okay, yeah, for sure. Are you guys ready? 41 till free? Okay, so till 41 is free. Okay, so we're good. We still got, like, to chapter 40, 42 if I remember correctly. So, is there a way for me to kind of get a head start and unlock free chapters if I make an account? Like, say if I go to, I mean, I'm not going to read it, but like, say if I click on 43 and it's locked, I can make an account, unlock it, and then the next day just keep unlocking chapters if I get one a day for free. I'll see. I'll look into it. I'll look into it after we're caught up. All right, let's keep reading. Chapter 21 is called A Old Friend in a Different World. Because you can read it. Look at that. Too expensive. Get free passes from daily checkups. Okay. Yeah, for sure. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. You unlock them, they get last 7 days. Oh, they only last a certain amount of days. Okay, yeah, for sure. So chapter 21 is called An Old Friend in a Different World. In that instant, Klein even believed that he had transmigrated back. However, the elegant gas lamp surrounded by grass grids and silver inland tin, which old Neil kept in his hand ground coffee in, made him recognize the reality he was in. The transmigrator, Emperor Rosal, is really a fellow countryman of mine. He was using simplified Chinese, which doesn't exist in this world, to record secrets. With this indescribable feeling of identifying an old friend in a different world, Klein quickly read through 3 pages. 18th of November, truly a fascinating matter. A blue sky, experimentation, and a chance mistaken made me discover the pathetic fellow lost and trapped in the deep darkness amid the storms. He can only approach the reality of this world on the day of the full moon and every month. Yet he is unable to transmit his cries. He is lucky to have met me, the protagonist of this era. After reading this paragraph I wrote above, I suddenly felt a little down. Even my Chinese is written like a translation. 4 decades have passed in a finger snap. My past memories feel more like a dream. 1184, January 1st. At the Grand New Year Gala, Lady Florena was truly splendid. 22nd of January, my diplomats are all idiots. 3rd of January, I made a hasty choice back then. In hindsight, I should have chosen an apprentice, the seer or the martyr. Unfortunately, there is no way of redoing it. 4th of January, why are my children so stupid? I've repeated myself so many times. Do not be fueled by those claritins. The key thing about potions is not about grasping them, but by digesting them. It's nothing about tapping powers, but acting. And the name of a potion is not solely symbolic at its core, but a concrete, imaginary, and the key to digesting. They're talking about the past, right? Yeah, he feels like a good friend, right? Just from reading his diary. Yeah, because he probably felt so alone in this world. Now that he's reading, like, his homeland's language, he's all excited, dude. That's so cool, dude. 22nd of September. An alliance opposed me that he's been established. Fayezik from the north, Lowen from the east, Feyneputter from the south. My enemies have finally joined forces, but I have no fear. I will use facts to teach them that the generations of weapons and knowledge cannot be compensated by mere numbers of low-sequence beyonders. Besides, it's not as though I do not have subordinates. As for higher grades, have they forgotten who I am? 23rd of September. I have lost communications with the ships seeking the forsaken land of the gods. I should consider inventing wireless telegraphs. I hope it will not be affected by the storm. 24th of September. Oh, we're going through the year. Miss Itaha is more memorizing than Lady Florena. Perhaps I'm just being nostalgic about my youth. Due to complexity of characters in simplified Chinese, the font was slightly larger than normal, leading to less content on each page. Furthermore, for preservation and research purposes, the back of each page was left empty. But even so, Klein still felt an upheaval of emotions when he read the diary. In particular, Emperor Roseau's description of the crux of potions made him feel like he found the path to the solution. He was thrilled at having learned a priceless secret. Priceless? He's doing some real good info drops? Yeah, dude. Like, oh, yes, digestion is like understanding and gaining the full power of a potion. Oh, that's what he's learning. Perhaps this will be a beacon for my future path as a Beyonder. Well, the 3 pages belong to entries at different times. It seems Emperor Roseau only writes the years on the first entry of each year. It cannot be determined which year the 2 pages with September and November belong to. Who is the pathetic fellow who discovered? What do digesting and acting actually mean? Where is the forsaken land of gods? These questions bubbled in Klein's head and made him eager to immediately gather all of Emperor Roseau's diaries and read it from cover to cover. Klein, at that moment, O'Neill asked puzzlingly across him. Klein jolted awake as he hurriedly covered it up with a laugh. I thought it would be the most special one. I was trying to decipher and interpret. You are young indeed. O'Neill nodded, laughing. I once believed that I was the most special one as well. Klein flipped through the 3 pages in his hand, and after confirming that he had not missed anything, he handed it over to O'Neill and thoughtlessly asked, do we only have these pages left? I want to see more of Emperor Roseau's diary. Did you think there will be many? O'Neill caressed the scripts as he wrinkled the pens from his scoff. There are not many incidents a year that involve Beyonders and mystery to begin with. Sigh. The major reason is the gradual extinction of the extraordinary species in our northern continent. Without them, there won't be a lot of potions, causing the numbers of Beyonders to reduce with time. Sigh. Over the past few centuries, dragons, giants, and I want to know more about this, man. Over the past years, dragons, giants, and elves have become simply records in books. Even the sea folks are no longer seen near the coastal waters. There has to be like a giant like octopus or like a giant Cthulhu in the ocean, man. That has to be like part of these ancient beasts from like the first epoch. Upon hearing this, Klein suddenly thought of a meme. A meme? He immediately said with a smile, I think it's time to establish a Dragon and Giants Protection Association. What? Old Neil looked confused when he heard that. It took him quite some time to figure out what it meant. After figuring out its meaning, he rapped the table and laughed quite heartedly in a not-so-gently manner. Ha! Klein, you really are a humorist. This is a tradition of Lowen Kingdom. It's good that young people have a sense of humor. I believe we shouldn't be overly narrow in scope. Why are we only protecting dragons and giants? It should be called a Fantastic Beasts Protection Association. No. How can we forget those poor plants? Klein shook his head. They exchanged looks of proclaimed and Eugen Fantastic Organisms Protection Association. Both of them laughed tactically, so they only protect others. The awkwardness and unfamiliarity of the atmosphere between them disappeared considerably. There are fewer interesting young people like you these days. Where was I? Old Neil Wrinkle suffered a smile as he said, I remember there are not many incidents a year that involve Beyonders and mystery to begin with. I am not going to say that word. That is the second time they're using this word. That's the second time they're using this vocabulary. The R's who revere the R's who revere Emperor Roselles are the minority of the minority. It's already pretty good that we can obtain 3 scripts. Well, the other larger cathedrals or dioceses might have come. After muttering a few words, he took the approval note which Klein had placed on the table earlier and took a look. Are these pistol bullets, rifle bullets, or steam-pressured bullets? We have like steampunk guns. Meanwhile, Klein figured out secrets of the universe. Yeah, dude, this is literally what's happening. Old Neil, I think these are numbers. Yeah, this world is like a Lord of the Rings where magic is going extinct over time. Ah, like with the Adar, right? Not Adar, but it's like how like over time magic was less and less. Oh, yeah, that's so cool, dude. That is so sick. Literally, yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings. As the ages went on, yeah, Klein, magic became like more scarce. Okay, that's sick. All right, that's so hype. I like that. That's cool, dude. I'm almost done with The Hobbit, so I'm gonna start rereading Lord of the Rings. That'd be cool. I want to reread that and then go into like the Silmarillion and see all the. I want to read more about it now. I've been so into it. You got any theories about the stuff you learned from the diary? I mean, theories right now, no. All I want to know is I want to know more about like this whole ancient race of like elves and giants. That's it. Like I'm a pretty big fantasy buff. I like it's like one of my favorite categories, and then it's sci-fi. But it's like I want to know more about that, dude. That sounds really interesting. And I want to know so far, why is it only people from China that transmigrated? Like now I want to know is like people from like different parts of the continent. Like I don't like are there like Americans that transmigrated, or like are there like Europeans or like different races, right? Or like different ethnicities from different parts of the world. That's what I want to know now. That's what I'm kind of hyped to see. Damn, that sounds cool, dude. Oh wait, where were we? I don't even know where we were. Oh yeah. Are they pistol bullets, rifle bullets, or steam pressure bullets? It's a revolver, answered Klein honestly. All right, I'll go get them. Ahem. Do you have an underarm holster? As a gentleman, we can't let you have something bulging below your waist in public. Old Neil made a joke that all men understood. Heck no, do I need to get Captain to include it? Klein smiled cooperatively. Old Neil stood up and said, there's no need, I just need to make a record. It's an accessory item. Repeat after me, accessory item. Were you a teacher in the past, Joe Klein? I spent some time at the church's Sunday school and free schools. Old Neil waved a note and took out a key from the drawer. He then opened up the iron door that led into an inner chamber. Beyonders do not seem much different from commoners. Klein murmured silently before casting his gaze on the table where the 3 pages of the diary were. Emperor Rizal is indeed involved in the realm of mystery. His diary is invaluable. The others are The others, they are just pieces of scrap paper. It is unknown when they will be deciphered, but they are valuable treasures to me. I wonder where the remaining parts of the diary are. I have to think of ways to get more. Klein's mind went through upheavals as he could hardly calm down. This continued until old Neil came out and closed the inner door. Bolt? Use your name. Like, would you risk your life to be able to punch a wall if you could use a cannon and blow up the entire building? Yeah. 10 demon hunting bullets, 30 revolver bullets, and Knox hide underarm holster, and a 7th unit special operations department badge. Please count them and give them a try. Remember to sign the logbook. Old Neil placed the items down the table. The revolver bullets were arranged neatly in a paper box, which was divided into 3 layers. The bullets shimmered with a yellow sheen just like the bullets back home, but they appeared narrower. As for the demon hunting bullets, they were kept in a small iron box. The shape was identical to regular revolver bullets, but their surface was silver in color. Upon a more careful examination, they were complicated and dazzling patterns with tiny sacred emblems. A black background dotted with stars and a half crimson moon engraved at the bottom. The ox head holster felt solid, and it came with a belt buckled. Besides, it was a badge half the size of a palm. It had a metallic background with Awa County Police Department and 7 Human Special Operations Department inscribed in a silver text. They formed almost 2 sealed circles in surrounding the 2 crossed swords and a crown. Police emblem. Unfortunately, it is not a Nighthawk's badge. Klein said what? Klein said half wistfully and a half progingly. Old Neil smiled and urged Klein to test the underarm holster. After he took off his jacket, Klein took quite a bit of effort to buckle up the holster, which hung close to his left armpit. Not bad. He put on his jacket again. Old Neil sized him up and nodded in satisfaction. It suits you well. My judgment is accurate as usual. After putting away the other items into his pockets inside the logbook, Klein had a short, casual conversation with Old Neil before leaving. Halfway, he suddenly slapped himself in the forehead. I forgot to learn more about my sequences and potions. It's all the fault of the Emperor Rizzo's diaries. At this point, he was still unaware of what the first sequence of a complete pathway of the Church of Evernight possessed. All he knew was that it started with sequence 9. Roseanne had apparently mentioned something. The sleepless, just as Klein was slowly walking. Oh, isn't that what Dunn's abilities were? Right? Where he was like dreaming? Just as Klein was slowly walking towards the stairs, a person came down. He wore tight trousers, which made movement easy. His white shirt was not tucked in, and he had a clear, romantic temperament of a poet. He was none other than the black-haired, green-eyed police inspector who had previously come to search of Klein's place. They had met upstairs previously, but they had not exchanged good words. Good afternoon, greeting the young poet like Nighthawk with a smile. Good afternoon. I believe I do not need to introduce myself, answered Klein humorously. There's no need. I have a deep impression of you. The young Nighthawk extended his right hand and said, Leonard Mitchell, Sequence 8, Midnight Poet. Ooh, Sequence 8. He's really a poet. Is that a sequence? Like a poet? He's really a poet. Klein, smiling, shook his hand as he returned with a question. You have a deep impression of me. Leonard Mitchell's green eyes were deep. Oh, we're almost done with the chapter. Leonard Mitchell's green eyes were deep as he replied with a very faint smile. You have a special disposition. He feels and sounds so... Can I say that word? He feels and sounds so flamboyant. Should I say that? He feels and sounds so G. The corners of Klein's mouth moved slightly as he barely said with a smile, I don't think so myself. After encountering an accident like that, you remained alive despite not receiving our protection immediately. That makes you special enough. Leonard pointed ahead. I have to replace Captain. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Klein turned to make way for the Nighthawk. As he walked to the ends of the stairwell, Leonard Mitchell suddenly turned around and stared at the end paved ground, which illuminated by the yellow sunset. He muttered into the air softly, Did you manage to notice anything? Notice what? Indeed, there's nothing special about him. There's nothing special about him. We're done with the chapter. Let's go, dude. That was good. We're probably going to knock out one more chapter just because I like the title. Starting sequence. I want to read more. So far, note down the sequences of each pathway. It will help in the long run. Okay. You can say it, laugh myself. It's not an insult. Okay, yeah, we can say it. Yeah, it's. I guess it's not an insult. Yeah, we can say it. Okay, when it comes up, I mean, we'll say it. I guess it's not an insult. I mean, if they use it in an insulting, like, if they use it in an insulting way, then I probably won't say it. But if he's just like, oh, like he probably looks like that. Okay, all right. He's such a chun. I don't even know what that word is. I can't even read that. All right, but I like it. That was really. Oh, we are 1.53% done with the chapter. That was good. Well, okay, so he was able to translate Roselle's 3 pages of Roselle's diary. So we know he was also Chinese, and then he basically got all his Nighthawk gear. I'm so glad he became a Nighthawk member because it was so interesting when they turned him in. When they started talking about like the magic cops, I was like, I want to know more. I want to see more in his Nighthawks. And now he's in. That's cool, dude. That's sick. So now we know 2 people from China transmitigated here into Lowen Kingdom. Now I want to know if it's only there. Like does the luck enchantment ritual only come from there? Or does it come from different parts of the world? I want to know more about, I guess, like the first epoch. What was it? The Chaos epoch, where it had like giants, dragons, and like all these other stuff, elves. I want to see if these like ancient folklore like monsters come into the world, because that'd be so cool. Just imagine that. Nah, we got monsters, we got ghouls, we got beyonders that go berserk. There has to be some stuff with like a giant sea creature, because people say this is like a very Cthulhu-esque series as well. So I want to know more. That's exciting, dude. That's cool. That's pumped, man. Roselle didn't transmigrate to Loen. He didn't. Wait. It's okay. I also didn't notice until you said so. It was Intis. Does that mean wasn't he the one writing? To answer the question about transmigrators, it's really major spoil, so don't ask. Okay, no, we won't ask, but okay. All right. Okay, so we don't. So you know 2 sequences. So we know Sailor and Spectator, and sequence 8 was Midnight Poet. I'm gonna have to write all that down. I'll write them down. It's okay. I'm gonna write them down. I'm gonna start taking notes. The notes will be in no particular order. I like it. This is fun, dude. I think we're gonna knock out one more chapter. I think I'm gonna knock out chapter 22 starting sequence, and then I'm gonna end stream, restart stream, and then just react to a beginning after the end. And then I can that way I'll private it, since it's not gonna have a filter, and then that way I don't get a strike. That way we can avoid that. And maybe Sleepless and maybe Spirit Medium. Yeah. So far we know there's like Dreamers. I guess other potential paths would be the whole dreaming thing. Something with the poets, and then wasn't there something with the observers, or was that part, or the spectator, or was that part of the sailor? 15 more chapters. Nah, he doesn't know what sequence spirit. No, it's okay. So we don't have to read it if we don't know it, because I assume the medium is Beyonder herself. Yeah, but he knows it might be a Beyonder. Yeah, no, like I assume the medium is a Beyonder, so there has to be something with her like speaking to somebody's spirit from within, because since you guys clarified it's not that the body gets isekai, it's that the soul like transmigrates. All right, that's good. All right, we're gonna knock out one more chapter. That way we can do 5 chapters, and then tomorrow I'm most likely gonna go live. It's not gonna be in the morning because I have a few errands to do, so it might be like it's probably gonna be a late stream. But what I'm probably gonna do, I'm probably gonna read a Lord of Mystery summary that a guy posted on Wiki, and it linked me to, I guess, a website he posted, and it's just like a summary. It's a really good condensed summary, and I kind of want to read it just so I can kind of refresh myself. I know I'm trying to refresh myself after 2 weeks, but I want to do it so I don't like start forgetting anything. All right, man, let's go. Let's do one more chapter. Yeah, because Dunn says that she's pretending to be spirit medium for a cover. So was she pretending? I don't remember that. Oh yeah, shit, you're right. Yeah. You said it was like a farce, no? Or he's done said it was like a farce? Alright, man. Let's knock out one more bad boy. I'm out of recesses. It's okay. We don't need recesses. We're gonna do one more chapter. We'll do one more chapter. We'll do one more chapter. Alright, man. Let's keep her going. Oh, almost forgot to push play. That would have been really bad. Oh, and I almost forgot to put my timestamp. That would have been even more bad. Chapter 22 starts at 1:12. Wait, no, an hour. 1:12. 1:12:24. Give one page to each pathway and add sequences as you learn them. That's what I did. That's what you did. Okay. Well, look, we got this little notebook right here. I did the same thing. Well, I mean, I like to kind of keep everything within the page. So I'm gonna dedicate the backside of this page to my Hobbit notes. So just right here. And then this is gonna be the end of the Hobbit page. And then I guess this will be lore of mysteries, whoever knows how long. And then I mean, actually no, I'm gonna do a different notebook because this was gonna be my Lord of the Rings notebook because I have Hobbit and I'm gonna do Lord of the Rings notes. So I'll probably use a different notebook for it. I have a different notebook. I have a gamer notebook here somewhere. So we'll probably do that. Yeah, definitely do that. Also speculating powers, maybe, and who is on what pathway. Luckily, many of you do the same and post it in the comments. Oh, so it's easier for us to familiarize ourselves with the abilities. All right, man, let's go. Let's knock out the last chapter. All right, man, let's do the next chapter. Chapter 22 is called Starting Sequence. After he went upstairs and returned to the reception hall, Klein was about to bid Roseanne farewell when he heard the brown-haired girl mention briskly, "Captain says that you can come on Monday. He wants you to settle your household affairs first." All right, Klein never expected the Nighthawk's management to be so humane and accommodating. It made him feel a little grateful. He was planning on walking early the next morning and making use of the opportunity to wander around to visit the Tingen University. He planned on informing the staff in charge of the interview that he was not participating in the follow-up interviews. Watch him still somehow end up in a university and be a Nighthawk. After all, he had originally obtained the opportunity to make this interview because of his professor's recommendation. Oh, no. Theory. I have a theory. I should probably save it to then. Okay, now I can say it now so I don't forget, and then I can bring it up at the end. When he goes to university and say, "I'm not going to do an interview," watch there be one professor, somebody's going to be shocked that he's alive and he didn't kill himself. That's what's going to happen. Regardless, it was a basic courtesy to have formal closure, even if it was not for himself. He had to respect his mentor's efforts. And in a world without telephones, where telegrams were charged by the character, and the fact that it would be too late to send a letter, he felt that taking the public carriage to the university was the most economical and suitable solution. Having received the captain's special approval, Klein did not need to tire himself out. He could wake up later and still make his way there on time. Klein was just about to take off his hat to bid Roseanne farewell when he suddenly thought of something. He looked around and suppressed his voice. "Roseanne, do you know what the starting point of the church's complete sequence is?" He had forgotten to ask old Neil. Roseanne's eyes widened as she looked at Klein in astonishment. "You wish to become a Beyonder." Was I obvious? Klein's body language betrayed him as he answered in embarrassment. "Having learned the extraordinary mysterious powers exist in this world, it is inevitable that I have some yearning for it. Oh my goodness, do you know how dangerous it is? Didn't Captain tell you the enemies of Beyonders are not just cultists or dark warlocks?" Oh, this sounds so hype. "But themselves. People lose control nearly every year. Some even end up sacrificing themselves. Aren't you going to consider Aren't you going to consider how your family will feel?" Rose her tone as her reaction appeared overly agitated. Klein, what happened? I think my stream's buffering. Are we good? Good guys who ask a girl's size for academic purposes? Yeah, that's good. I think we're good, right? We're good? Okay, for some reason my stream was buffering on my end, so I didn't know if the stream ended. We're on chapter 22. Oh, my bitrate went down a lot. Of course, purely academic. For now, purely academic. It's fine now. Okay. Yeah, if it's not loading in higher on a higher quality, you might have to lower the quality to like 360. We're good. Okay, so we're good. Okay, I got a little scared because it wasn't loading on my end, and I thought the stream ended. Before I continue pushing play on the video, where was I? Oh my goodness, you know how dangerous it is. Roseanne had just amplified her tone and reaction appeared over agitating. Okay. I think we're good. Right here. Klein, I think the better choices is to be a civilian staff. There's nearly no danger and our salary increases every year. After a few years of work, you will have saved up plenty of money. You can then rent a detached house in Northborough or in the suburbs. You can then marry a rich and charming lady and have a wonderful family. You can then have adorable and naughty little angels. Roseanne, stop, hold up. Klein hurriedly stopped her in a expiration when he realized that she was changing the subject. I just want to, well, understand the basics for now. Alright. Roseanne fell silent for a few seconds as she lowered her gaze, feeling somewhat sorry. Due to what happened to my father, whenever I face similar problems, I tend to be, well, you know, a little agitated. However, to be honest, I'm filled with respect towards any man or woman who willingly wishes to become a Nighthawk. I understand, echoed Klein. Roseanne blinked her light brown eyes and added, my father once said that you should never think that they can resolve hidden risk or combat dangers by simply becoming more powerful or beyond of a higher sequence. In fact, it's the opposite. They will encounter more terrifying matters. When facing the unknown or terrifying existence, death and instinct are the 1-2 outcomes. He ended up sacrificing himself 2 weeks after saying that. Klein, don't look at me with pity. My life is great now, really great. It's only right to feel fear towards these matters. I only know the basics. Klein repeated his previously reply, not sure whether he should laugh or cry. Captain explained it more clearly than you, and even if I do not become Beyonder, I have already encountered something extraordinary. Alright, said Roseanne ruminatively. I've heard Captain and old Neil's conservations before, and extraordinary creatures are declining or going extinct. Oh, as extraordinary creatures are declining or going extinct, few high sequence Beyonders exist in this era. It's already very impressive to become Beyonder. Combining our Tinkin City and the suburbs, there are hundreds of thousands of people, or maybe even more. Yet there are only about 30 plus Beyonders. Oh wow, it's so rare. Well, it's just my guess. I'm not counting the cultists and dark warlocks who hide in the dark. Without waiting for Klein's reply, he seemed to regain her vibrancy as she clenched her fist and brought it to her chest. And among these 30 plus Beyonders, most of them are at sequence 9. Oh, so they're almost all at the end. No danger, no fun. It seems I have gone off topic. It's okay. That's something I wanted to know as well, as Klein wished Roseanne could be like her usual self, revealing more information as she rambled on. Anyways, it's already very impressive to become a Beyonder. Roseanne repeated herself. The starting sequence of our church's complete sequence is Sleepless, sequence 9, Sleepless. Oh, Sleepless! So that's a new one. The starting sequence of our church's complete sequence is Sleepless, sequence 9, Sleepless. Indeed. Klein nodded as he watched Roseanne, finding it hard to stop herself from describing in detail. You should be able to guess from the name. A sleepless is someone who does not need to sleep at night. Doesn't old Neil sleep? 3 to 4 hours of rest in the day should be sufficient. Man, I'm so envious. No, not at all. Sleep is a gift bestowed upon us by the god. It's the truest bliss. Where was I? Alright, a sleepless can see through the darkness even without any light. Oh. The deeper into the night, the more powerful they become. I mean, more powerful? Is that why he only came out at night, Dunsmith? I mean, more powerful in the aspects of their physical strength, their intuition, and their mental capabilities. However, although they can detect unknown dangers that lurk in the dark, they will still rely on demon hunting bullets and other items to handle monsters they are unable to deal with via normal means. My father was once a sleepless. This is so badass. Without waiting for Klein to press on, Roseanne continued. After that, it's sequence 8, Midnight Poet. Oh, that's what the other guy was, right? I forgot his name. It was a pretty tricky name. Sequence 8 is Midnight Poet, and one level higher is Sequence 7, Nightmare. Nightmare. Klein instantly recalled that Dunsmith had guided his dreams. He asked as a confirmation, Captain, you know about it? Roseanne's mouth nearly turned into a O shape. Captain once entered my dream. Klein glanced around as he lowered his voice once more. Got it. Roseanne was enlightened as she answered with a whisper. She picked up a coffee cup beside her and took a sip before wistfully. There are only 2 Sequence 7 Beyonders in our Tinkin City Church. It's likely the captain is one of them. Even he goes to a large discos like Buckland. He's still an impressive figure. Some deacons might not even be stronger than he is. So Captain is that impressive? Klein echoed with a smile. Frankly, Dunsmith appeared last night had left a deep impression on him. He had basically believed that Dunn was an extremely powerful Beyonder. Of course, Roseanne proudly straightened her bag, like. In moments, a scatterbrain her said with a vexed expression, as for what's above Sequence 7, I have no idea. Among all the Nighthawks, perhaps only Captain will know. Then what about the other starting sequences, the ones that are incomplete? Clang was satisfied and changed the subject. It had to be said that Razan's description of Sleep Bliss did not match his imaginations and the expectations of Beyonders. However, it was not the kind that he wished to become. The perfect sequence 9 was likely one that could study and grasp more knowledge of the mystery. By doing so, he could leverage on them to figure out the reasons for his transmigration, lay and the foundations of his future transmigrations back. Roseanne thought for a moment before saying with a sigh, I'm not that interested in that aspect. I only know we have more than other churches. After all, the goddess is the mother of concealment. Well, there should be 2 or 3. Some of our treatments are cold and distant, making me fear them. They also have a strange smell to them. Some members, well, I mean, you should talk to Olnil. He knows a lot as well as a number of interesting magical rituals. Let me think. He once mentioned his Sequence 9 title, which is also the name of the potion formula. Ah, yes, it's called the Mystery Prior. Oh, so even though they're both in the church, they don't have the same names? Or are there... Oh, they're not all part of the same sequences. Sub count is messed up. Oh, the sub count is messed up? Oh, I lied. I know what happened. Since I clicked on the stream earlier when it froze. Yeah, so for some reason, I try and link the live count tab and it doesn't work. So what I do, I just display my second monitor on the top. But as when I click on something, it doesn't show. So I have another tab dedicated just to that. O'Neill is a different pathway. Okay, so even though they're all part of the Nighthawks, they're not all part of the Sleepless Path. They can... Okay. The church offered different... Oh, that makes... So I thought between all 7 churches... Oh, that wouldn't make sense. I thought each church had his own one pathway. But it doesn't make sense. If there's 7 churches for 7 goddesses... And there's like 22 paths. We refer to a whole pathway using pathway sequence 9 name. So 9 would be like the one we start. Okay. Mystery Prior said Sleepless are different pathways. They're different pathways. Okay. So he's part of a different pathway. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Shit, I got lost. The perfect sequence 9 was likely, however, Klein. Roseanne thought for a moment before saying what was said. I'm not interested in aspect. Well, I mean, oh, right here, Master Pirate. Quite a number of interesting. Oh, there you go. But they offer others. Each church has their preferred pathway. Okay, so I assume they'd had their preferred. Like they probably have like their church's pathway, but then they have more. Okay, I get it. Username Dominic. Okay, yeah, for sure. Romero. We refer to a whole party. Username Z. There are 2 different pathways. Yes. Okay. Let's hit that play button. Quite a number of interesting magical rituals. Mystery Prior sounds very close to what I want. Klein was slightly delighted. In addition, I also know the name of a sequence 7. The kind that's incomplete. It's incomplete? Roseanne said with a flaunting tone. She had just thought of it while recording. What is it? Clang was abnormally curious. In a world where high sequence beyonders were scarce to the point of them possibly not existing, sequence 9 was probably considered quite a potent force in the church. Roseanne revealed a sweet smile. She replied smugly, Spirit Medium. Oh, that has to be what the medium is, right? Because she was called the medium. Oh, Madame Dadley asked Klein subconsciously. We have the same thought. After his initial surprise, he realized that it was nothing unexpected. Only a Sequence 7 Beyonder could achieve such an impressive performance as a medium. Roseanne's eyes widened once again as she said in disbelief, How do you know of that? I've met Madame Daly. Klein did not hide that matter. All right, said Roseanne with an envious tone. If I can become a spirit medium, one just like Madame Daly, then I'll be willing to become Beyonder. No, I'll consider it carefully for 10 minutes. Yes, Madame Daly fulfills all my imaginations of Beyonder, echoed Klein in a slightly exaggerated manner. Having fulfilled his goals, he chatted idly with Roseanne for a few minutes until he realized he was not getting any new information. He took off his hat and bowed before leaving. As he walked down the stairs, Klein suddenly stopped. After taking a few steps, he reached out to pat the notes in his inner pocket. Immediately following that, he took out the notes worth 12 gold pounds and clenched them tightly in his left palm. Then he reached his hand into his pocket and refused to release or pull them out again. Without realizing, a smile appeared on his face. According to the customs of foodaholic empire, China, a treat to dinner was in order after earning money. It's time to go eat. It's time to give Melissa a treat tonight. Oh, we did it! We finished chapter 22, and we're going to go get a beautiful meal for our sister. I love it. I already like what the pathways are. They're so interesting. At first, I thought the sleepless was gonna be like, that's a pretty dumb pathway. Well, you don't sleep. Well, you just optimize your streaming, your streaming schedule. But no. So when you go out at nighttime, you're stronger, and the nighter and darker it is, the more powerful you physically become. But they still have to use demon bullets. So I assume if he was like in a dark tunnel and there's like a demon trying to get him, he can still see everything. He's like perfectly fine. All right, that's sick, dude. So we've learned there's the sailor. Shit, well, I forgot the first two. It was a sailor and something, and then it's the sleepless and the spirit. We refer to Beyonders like Dunsmith, Sequence 7, Nightmare of the Sleepless Pathway. We refer to Beyonders like Dunsmith. So Dunsmith would be a Sequence 7 Nightmare of the Sleepless Pathway. We in the comments are sleepless. We are awake all night. Sequence 9 Sailor. Thank you. So it was Sailor and Spectator. Thank you. Okay, Spectator. Thank you. And Spectator, every time they introduce him, like, a spectator. Well, you just observe. No, you got to be the main character. But yeah, I see how it can pay off. Sequence 9 is a spectator. Audrey, yeah, she was Sequence 9, right? So she was a spectator, and then Alder was a sailor. I assume Sequence 9 that, or they didn't say it. So we have sailor, spectator, sleepless, and the mystery prior. And with Sleepless, I can't even say. Oh my god, these tongue twisters, man, they're getting to me. I will learn them over time. So with the Sleepless, there's the Midnight Poet, which is I forgot his name, the very flamboyant gentleman, and then there's the Nightmare, which is what's Dunsmith. So Sequence 9 Sleepless, Sequence 8 Midnight Poet, Leonard. Thank you, Leonard, and Sequence 7 Nightmare Dun. Audrey wants to be a spectator. I don't think she is one yet. Yeah. Oh, I remember now. So they were doing the exchange, right? So she can become one. Because she was trying to buy the potion off Alder. I keep saying Alder is Alger. Ah, okay. And you know of Sequence 7 Spirit Medium, but not which Sequence 9 it corresponds to. Yeah. I assume it has to be called something spirit, like the Spiritist. 9 Mystery Prior Old Neo. Yeah, Old Neo is that. Okay. So, dude, there's so many. Okay, all right. That was a good chapter. So now I'm finally starting to learn about their abilities. Now it's not so vague. Okay, so a sailor has amazing reflexes, can swim like a fish, can fall and always land on their legs. Perfect balance and agility. So I assume they'd be really fast and strong on top of that. I forgot what they said spectator to do, but it sounded kind of broken. They can like hear and see everything, so that'd be crazy for a freaking informant, right? There's 22 sequence, so there are 22 pathways, and within those 22 pathways there are 9 sequences in total, and I assuming there has to be an exception down the road where you can like mix pathways or something. There has to be more to it. I feel like there's gonna be a point where it's like you can mix them and they're like super broken. Oh, maybe that's why the Archbishop took the pen. Like the pen can just write. Oh, I'm theory crafting here. Maybe that Artifact Zero pen can like create new sequences or merge them if they write it down. My man Richie deleted the comment because he said, "Oh shit, you're right," but then he's like, "Oh, I got deleted, so I don't spoil him." That's what happened. Spectators are like psychologists. Okay. The rules are very important. Oh, you're right. There's like rules, right? There's like exceptions to it. So it's kind of like Hunter x Hunter. Like for every great ability, there's a counter to it, right? Okay. Because at least for me, I really like the Hunter x Hunter abilities. So it's like because they have like these really really good abilities, but there's always like an exception where you can like kind of negate the damage or like negate the nen. Okay. Well, you can mix them already, even if might become corrupt and mad. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, they did say like if you drink other. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's not a spoiler. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I know that's not a spoiler username. You're right because they did say they said in the beginning of the series if you drink a potion that doesn't belong to that sequence, you can go berserk. Maybe, but remember that every artifact has its drawbacks. The more broken they are, the more they have to pay. Like alchemy and F. Oh, I love Fullmetal Alchemist, man. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I love that anime, dude. Where they lost their body to get equivalent exchange, man. So there's like an equivalent exchange behind these artifacts. Go ahead, mix them. You'll just become an insane beast. Now watch there being a beast. There being a beast. Watch there be an insane beast that can like that's still self-aware to like a certain extent. Then said that if you mix pathways, you go mad and lose control. Klein is gonna be the exception. I'm calling it. He's going to be the exception. Rules can't be broken, but there are loopholes. Okay. So there's loopholes to it. Okay. I'm hyped to see, like, maybe there's, like, all these hidden artifacts that, like, won't be good for specific pathways, but if you're on another pathway, there's, like, an exception to it, right? Oh, this is so cool. I'm getting super freaking into it already. That's cool, dude. That's hype. I just realized I'm wearing my Naruto shirt. This is my pajamas, dude. Don't worry about my PJs. I'm in my PJs. I just put a flannel over it to cover up the PJs. And you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about my PJs. Oh, there you go. Spectators also get increased intelligence to complement their increased observation abilities. Additionally, their eyesight gets better. Ah, there you're right. That is what they said during their first meeting, right? Not that you do go mad, but you will probably go mad. Not oh yeah, there's like a probability, right? The loopholes in the rules always. Okay. Always? Rules can't be broken, but there are always loopholes. So far, SCP, Supernatural, Evil Gods, Transmigration, Alchemy, Divination. Yeah. And Supernatural, man. Have you guys watched Supernatural? It kind of reminds me of Supernatural, dude. It's like they're hunters. Nighthawks are basically hunters that go out at night to protect the city. I love it. Now it's like Klein is the dean, right? Now we need Melissa to become the Sam of the group, and they just get a Mustang, and they drive across Tengen City, becoming like the Nighthawk siblings that take out all the demons in the night. I love it. This is good. You guys are doing the how do I pronounce the word? The one-eyed glasses, the monocle thing. Some rules never have loopholes. Okay. I'm hyped. I really want to read more of the series. This chapter had 146 comments. I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna peek at one comment, guys. Do not get mad. Just one comment. Top comment. I'm gonna just read the first comment. I'm gonna read the one with the most likes. It feels like his conversation Roseanne is similar to a player interacting with a NPC over and over again in order to hear every dialogue they have and also get some info from them. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Let him cook his theories. We just feed on them. All right. The monosicle. Pronounce as... Thank you, because I don't even know how to pronounce it. I just see monosicle. Monocule. Man, you can see my English grammar. Man, my English grammar is not that good. Monocle. Like a binocular, like binoculars, like a binocular, like a binoculars. Monocule. How do I not know that? All right, that was a good chapter, dude. That was really good. All right, we're gonna wrap up the video, man. Put it in Google Translate. No, I know. I need to put a lot of words in Google Translate. Just hear them over and over, Kevy. I know you tell me to have Google on the ready, Google on the side, but I feel like the videos are gonna be even longer when we do that. I'm gonna try and keep it a little bit reasonable until I'm like, I'm done. I can't pronounce it. Then I'll start doing Google Translate. All the potion names are cool. Yeah, I like all the potion names so far. So now I know in the trailer, I know Klein drinks a green potion, but I don't know if all the potions are the same color. That's all I know so far. All the potion names, yeah, I like it. I like the names so far. They're pretty good, dude. I like it. I'm excited to read more. So tomorrow I'm probably just, I mean, I don't know how long I'll be able to go live in the afternoon, but I'm probably just going to read the summaries I came across. It's better to have a longer video where you understand than a short one where you're confused. That's true. Yeah, that makes more sense. And tomorrow I'm going to just read quick summaries. At least for the 20 plus chapters, that way it's like an even number. All right, but we're good, dude. I like it. This is really good. The stream is still going to go a little bit longer because I want to read Tibet and everything else. Oh, wait. Let me do a quick pause. Oh, that's funny. That was the end of the playlist. Oh, thank God it didn't start playing other music. Rockstar. Why is Playboy Cardi music on my recommended after listening to Liza P and Bloodborne music? Well, thank goodness that didn't play because that would have been bad. No, don't play Playboy Cardi. Why is Playboy Cardi playing? Damn, you don't let the VOD. Damn, you don't let the VOD. I guess I wanna catch up with. No, no, no. It's all right. No, it's all right. Yeah, no, the video's still gonna go up. So I mean, this video. I mean, don't worry. I paused the video. No, this live stream is still public, so you can rewind it, go back. But at least when I post the video, look. So I've been live for 2.5 hours. The read through video is only like an hour and a half. So I mean, there was like an hour of just us talking here and there, taking breaks. Damn, you don't let the... No, but yeah, the VOD's still gonna be up. The VOD is still up because I haven't showed anything that's non-copyrighted, so we're good. Something funny, every volume name comes from the name of a sequence. Oh, that's cool. Well, so far, I don't know what volume 1 is called. So, I mean, I guess we'll see right now. I haven't read what volume 1 is. Alright, I finished all my water. I think what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna end stream, restart stream right away, so I can read... Well, let me make sure I'm not showing anything on my screen. Okay, we're good. I want to react to the beginning after the end trailer, and then I'm gonna read. I guess there's 2 chapters of beginning after the end. Oh wait, I should be careful. Yeah, I would technically be showing the chapters with my glasses on, and I don't know how deep that gets into territory for copyrights. Don't read. Volume 1 is clown. Ah, thank you. Okay, okay. What sequence name is most? I like clown already. Volume 1 is clown. So far for me, I like Sleepless. I like it. Don't say volume names. Okay, no, we don't have to worry about the volume names. Well, I like this one so far. So far, my favorite sequence is that one, dude. My favorite sequence is literally Sleepless. I like it. Sleepless literally just reminded me of Supernatural, man. The name is not a spoiler. Well, I assume if I go back, I can read the volume cover. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. I did know it was called The Clown. It is. No, well, so on the summaries, it did say Volume 1 was called Clown. I don't know what Volume 2 was called. It is a spoiler? No, it's okay, guys. We don't have to worry too much. It's not known. No, it's okay. I think we're good. I feel like it's only something you'd known. Is it shown in the trailer? I mean, they do say, like, The Clown. Yeah, it's not a spoiler because it's a novel. Not really. No, it's okay, guys. We're good. It's all good. It's all good. It's chill. If you read the names of the volume names in the beginning, it will keep you guessing till the end, wondering who it refers to. And Cuttlefish never fails to make you shocked in the ending. Okay, I'm down to see the cliffhangers. It kind of is because we know that the clown is associated before he chooses his pathway. Yeah, okay. I'm hyped. I want to read more, dude. Finish my water. So no, it's not a spoiler. No, guys, we're good, man. Even if it is a spoiler, I think we're good, man. Look, you guys can always tread very subtle spoilers. And I think we're good. We're good. We're good, guys. It is, but whatever. Nah, we're good, guys. It's okay. It's nothing that crazy. Yo, I'm about to tear up. You guys are chatting a lot. And that's cool, man. That means a lot to me. That's so awesome. What the hell, dude? That is fucking wild. That is wild beyond my wildest dreams. I didn't think we'd get here. Look at that. We're so close to 600. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end stream and restart stream. And I'm gonna just read beginning after the end and watch the trailer. That's pretty much all I have left that's planned out. That way I can edit it and upload them right away. And then I should be good for all my social gatherings later at night. And then I think I'll be good. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep now. Oh yeah, what time? Wait, hold up. Before you guys end, what time is it for you guys? For me, it's basically like midday, you know. Volume names have symbolic meaning too. Okay. Wait, what time is it for everybody here, dude? That's fucking wild. Because I'm telling you, like, for me, like, the sun is still up. It's nice and windy. It's a beautiful fall season, you know. I'm going to take my puppy out. We're going to run in the backyard, break some leaves. It's going to be good. MMM? Oh, shit, yeah, MMM, too. I don't know how much of MMM I'm going to read. I'm going to quickly knock out the beginning after then. Watch the trailer now. Oh, yeah. So, I need to end stream and restart stream right away. Shit, 3 a.m., goddamn. Man, we really are on the other side of the world, Amma. Damn, it's late for you guys. I'm good. Damn. PM, you guys are in PM? Oh, yeah, a lot of you guys are... So, I use, like, the 12-hour time. But I know, it's almost midnight for a lot of you guys right there. 23:42, so it's 11:42. 11:42 PM. Okay, no, I get it. Don't worry. I know how to read that time. I know how to read 24-hour time. It's good, guys. Okay, so here, let me end stream and restart stream right away. So I can watch all the debate stuff, and then hopefully, I mean, it should be quick. Web novels get knocked. Web novels. The manga gets knocked out pretty fast. Bro, where are you guys from? Dude, you guys are all over the place, man. That's so fucking cool. Wait, yeah, where are you guys from? At least from what I've read, everybody is from a different continent, dude. From what I've read, everybody's from literally a different continent in the world. God damn, you're from Italy. That's Italy. Bye, guys. We must be close. I want to go to Canada, man. Plastic January. I want to visit Canada. I'm so excited to go Canada. Well, I'm not saying it like I am going to Canada. I want to go to Canada. What I'll do there, I have no idea, but it sounds cold. All right, here. I'm going to quickly end stream and restart stream so I can react to all the stuff. Okay, guys? Oh, wait. We have to do the outro first. Yeah, we got to do the outro. So we got to say bye for the outro. I am from Siberia. That's crazy, dude. That's so far away. That's so far away. All right, man. I almost forgot the outro. But here we go. We're going to do this in one go. 0 takes, okay? One go, one shot. Oh, I'm choking already. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Share with everybody. Share with people you like. Share with people you don't like. You know, maybe you leave a random little sticky note on the street or somewhere, you know, have them open it. But yeah, dude, if you guys like what you see here and you want to be part of this beautiful, ever-growing community, we're almost at 600 subs. That's crazy. It's not that. I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry, dude. As you can see, I gotta work on the pronunciations. It's not that. I'll work on that. I got you, dude. All right, man. We're going to end the video right there, guys. Peace. And I will see you all very, very soon. All right. Later, guys. Peace. Did I pronounce it wrong, dude? Serbia. You're from Serbia. Bye. I am from Europe. Bye. Bye to video watchers in the future. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. All right. I'm going to end stream quickly and restart it just to get through all the beginning after the end stuff. All right. You guys want to tune in? You guys can tune in for that. I know a lot of people didn't want that, but it's all good. All right. Peace. All right. Later, guys.